How is everyone? How are you,
Everyone, I
Stathi?
believe. I am good. I'm not everyone, so I'm not going to answer for everyone,
That will
but
do.
I am good.
That's good. How was your day?
My day was an interesting day.
Yeah.
It seemed to
Hey.
be. Hang on a second, I'm getting a bit of feedback. One sec. Let me just make sure it's not my end. Interesting day. Nice day, but an interesting day.
Yep.
Heavy, energetically, an interesting. Look, the word just to get stuck with interesting, really, and I'll leave it to interesting. There seems to be something. There was something different about today, which I cannot put my finger on, but something different energetically. Um, it was not a, it wasn't mellow in the sense of a nice mellow, but it was just
Yep.
yeah. Look, I can go on about it but I don't have words to describe it. Just a very interesting, energetic day. Things just looked so different and felt different to what they would normally feel. Hi, Kathleen, Sika, and Nella. Hello,
Hello,
Nella.
Kathleen, Niska, Mila, and Intuitive who? Yeah, never heard of him.
Never heard of that one.
Yeah, sounds dodgy to me. Speaking of dodgy people, hello, Amanda. I wasn't saying that you were dodgy, but my God, they all just come in, don't they? Yeah.
I know. There's Amanda in
Slot.
the
Oh,
show.
they're right. How you
Hello,
going,
Amanda.
Amanda? How you going, Caroline? Hey, Mandy Jane. How
Hi,
you going? Hey,
Caroline.
Mandy. Hey, I got something new for you, Mandy Jane. Check this out. I had a heap of stuff on my old computer and the hard drive stuffed up, Mandy.
Hi,
So
Mandy.
I moved computers, I couldn't find a heap of stuff. So this is a new one. There you go. Because that's how we roll, Mandy. Don't feel obligated. It's just what I do. So, you know the deal, people. Need we say the deal? This is a different kind of reading show.
It's yeah, down the bottom there.
Down what?
Below you, yeah, down there.
Down there.
Down there. Down there. Do that
Yes,
thing.
it's the thing.
Do the
That
thing.
way. Do the thing.
It's
Ah,
below you.
it is. Share us out, please, people. If I haven't said it, that's the flavor of Stathi's coffee at the moment. Is share us out coffee. Please share out, people. Please buy the people next to you a coffee, and if you'd like to donate a coffee to us, that would be much appreciated. Hey, Angelina, how you going? Angelina, it's too early for you to be up, isn't it? What is
Good
the time?
morning.
My God,
14 hours behind, mate.
14 hours behind.
Mm-hmm.
I know. And then you get someone from New
7
Zealand, and
a.m.
they think they're ahead of everyone. They're like, "Ah, you guys are behind the times." Thank you for sharing. So, actually, that's a good idea, people. I might as well just, go in and do my sharing. But people, the deal with this show is I just have to get Mandy, Cindy set up and copy the thing. I'll just put it there for. If you would like to come on this show, there and get a reading, there's a catch. You have to actually come on the show. Okay? You go to any other reading show and just get a straight reading. But here you put yourself out of your comfort zone, and then we give you an in-depth reading, and we give you a bit of a scan. We fix you up and get you on your merry way, whoever Mary is. But that's sort of what we do. No offense, Mary. I'm sure you're a nice person. But that's it, people. You can't just lurk. You cannot just lurk. So, who is the first up? You can share all you want. That ain't going to get you reading on this show. But thank you for sharing, people.
Thank you, thank
I
you,
know.
thank you.
Oh, wait a sec. I've got to share. Because sharing does bring in about 3 to 4% of the crowd. It does, believe it or not. 3 to 4%. And it's 93% subscribers and 2% from recommendations on average. But there's some meaningful statistics that I know that all you lovely people wanted to know, and now that you'll sleep just so much better because I can't find it on my phone. There we go. You asked for us to share you out. Sometimes I do it as I'm told. Really, Caroline? That's not what I heard.
Mandy, if you
we're
jump
gonna need some
over,
witnesses, Caroline. I'm sure you do when you feel like it.
Mandy, if you jump over to intuitive focus, you'll see everybody typing in because you seem to be alone there in my page. I don't mind you being there. Everyone is, I'll presume, in intuitive focus.
Okay, what do I check? Great. Oh, what does it do that? Sometimes I like go to share out and it will be like it'll just give me a button to go boom, 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 boom. And some days I have to do it individually, and I'm like, why? Why do I have to do it individually? People, thank you for sharing us out. Who wants to come on? Who wants to come onto the show? Get a reading. You don't have to come onto the show.
Let
But
the
you don't have
people
to get a
jump
reading.
on. Let the
That's it,
people
comfort
jump in.
zones, people. See, Stathi has a phobia of reading people that come online on the same show face to face. We both do. So we're trying to break our comfort zones. No, not going to buy it. Yeah,
I'm not buying it.
no, they're not buying it. That's it.
Not buying it.
That's it. If you ain't buying, I ain't selling, eh? But that's okay. So this is the show with a difference.
It keeps disappearing though, Angelita.
That's because I'm phasing in and out of dimensions. What? Okay.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I'm saying phase you out in a moment.
Phase me out. Okay, that's enough sharing. Okay, Amanda.
Your quality? Why is that? It shouldn't be. Are you using is it on charge? Or are you just using a battery operator at the moment?
Because I'm coming through the internet. I've got it on multiple screens through multiple streaming places.
It's
and it
just
is fine.
it'll be the settings.
Oh, is that it? You've done one. And you got so much good information that you've put it all into action and you're in that place where you don't need reading anymore. Is that how it works? You wish.
There you are. Okay, you found it. What
That's
are
it.
your YouTubes like, Amanda? Are they good
Yeah, man.
quality?
What's going on here?
Madeline Medals.
Yes, got one from Cindy and one from Madeline.
Madeline, you have to come on live to get a reading.
Yes.
So click the link.
And also, if you come on, you get to pick on Mila because I can't.
I can.
Apparently, you can.
I can. I can. I can pick on Miller.
It's okay, Madeline. It's okay. It
Brooke doesn't bite. I do though.
doesn't bite. Just
Brooke will be gentle. I won't.
Cindy, do you want to send? You've been sent the link. Click on the link, Mandy. Madeline, click on the link. Oh, how come Stathi gets to pick on you and I don't? That doesn't seem fair at all. Have you got any crystals that want to come on, Mandy? We can read them.
Thank you, Mandy.
Mandy, what?
Oh no, go away, tarot card reading.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, to those people just watching at this moment, if you would like a reading, click on the link. We have our lovely Cindy in the background who will put you in line to come online with us. Brooke will be gentle and I will not.
I will. Gentle. Fish. Come on, people. All you gotta do is come online. All you gotta do is come on, click on the link, come on the show. We have to read you face to face on this show. That's why it's more than just a reading show. It's the reading show where people can push themselves past their comfort zones, get a more in-depth reading. And yeah, it's a great show. Or you can always book in for $100 private session somewhere. Look, you can throw us a tenner and come on this show. Mila, you didn't tell her what you put in the cake, did you? Uh-oh.
Mandy Jane's already demonstrated for the group. People already know what this is about. Hello, Ray.
Yeah, Mila's been on, Mandy Jane's been on, Caroline's been on, Amanda Whitehorn, we can't seem to get off the show. Yes. Go on, Amanda. You're on first. Break the ice, show people how it's done.
I can't do Amanda.
Why not? We're looking for the first person. If you don't come on, I'll play an advert. Should I?
Icebreaker.
Icebreaker. Here's an icebreaker. Angelita, did you want to come on again? Angelita's donated. You beautiful people donating. Okay, now you've donated. We need to get you on the show. Pay it forward. You can pick someone if you want, Angelita. Oh, did you just pick Ree Tanner? Good choice. Good choice, Angelita. Okay, we've got like 5 people commenting, and there's a lot more than that watching. Who would like to come on the show and have a reading? Reading, alignment. It's a great show. Who haven't we read for in a while? So click on there if you would like a reading. And some depth, some insight. I suppose I could just read for Cindy. Dear God, Cindy, I'm not calling out those cards. All they said is you can't sit still. You keep yourself busy around your family. Just one card, Cindy. Look. It's a shame we can't see who's hiding. Come on, people. Whoever's not commenting, give it a go. Yeah. But there's people that watch this show that are like, yeah, I don't know. Hey, Julie. How you going?
Hi, Julie.
So who is the first person to come on the show? We have someone. Unreal.
We have someone.
We have. We have Ree. How you going, Ree? G'day.
Hi.
Hi, Ree.
Get some cards.
Ree, while Brooke is getting his cards, I'm going to ask you to focus on your heart chakra and just sit yourself straight and get comfortable. Just focus on your heart chakra.
Reed. Feels like there's a bit of a rush with some things around you. I don't know if it's seems to be some aspects that you're just trying to like, oh, I've run out of time. I've wasted enough time. I've got to get a go. I've got to get a go. Move on. And it's, I'm feeling that it's a natural thing because we get all this, we're taught by mainstream that we have to achieve as like doing stuff and gaining stuff and doing all this. But at the same time, when we fall back into those old teachings, when we come into something new like spirituality, is it doesn't always necessarily work in that way. Okay, it feels like these. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that, but what it ultimately does is you start going back to the old routine of not living in the present, living in the future, always looking. I want to be here, I want to be there. I do the same thing, and I've got to pull myself back up, pull my reeds back, and go, hey man, be in the moment. That's where everything is. Stop worrying about here and there, and just be in the moment. And the moment, it's like the universe is like, hey, it's an abundant universe. Don't worry about it. If you work on yourself, okay, it's not a race. Okay, it feels like there's a race because first card is I've got the abundant universe will provide on your main pile, and the bottom card on your main pile is slow and steady wins the race. Okay, and this is just like we do. We want to do 100 things. We want to train in this modality. We want to train in that modality. We're going to learn this. We're going to watch 100 videos. And sometimes we need to get out in the garden and just be present. And I mean, we'll go through these cycles where it's just information. But then we need to go for the cycles where it's being present and just like enjoying the garden, enjoying the nature, actually stopping and listening to the people around us.
I always get to listen.
Yeah, instead of just going off and off. Because people always want to know how everything works, and people always want to go, what's my purpose? What am I going to be doing? I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing that. And it's like, we don't need that. It's just more stuff to get us away from working out who we are. Okay, because it's all about going internal. Because at the moment, you're just trying to outpace yourself, and you're just actually taking on more clutter. Okay, because people do that all the time. We're supposed to strip everything back to find out who we are. And most people think it's about going out and getting more stuff, and they just chase stuff. And what we do is we get rid of the old set of beliefs, the old ways, and then we just replace it with another set of beliefs, just different stuff. We just replace the stuff basically, and then say, hey, yeah, look, I'm spiritual. And it's not about that at all. It's about stripping away oneself. It's about knowing oneself. Okay, and it's about that slowing down and that inner knowing and just trying to find out, the core of who one is, because it's a mystery. And I've got that inside your head. You're like, I'm the same. It's like, I want to know, how does it work? How does this work? How does that work? I want to know. I got to move. I got to work it out. Okay, it's a mystery. Okay, but what happens is we get to know ourselves by knowing what we're not. Okay, we already have all the answers inside of us, and as you start to quieten yourself and slow down a bit, these things will start to drop in. Okay, but we've got 1,000 things on a list in front of us, and we're always putting new things on the list. We've got all the answers are in front of us, but why there's so much stuff around? Which question is it? Which answer is it? And this is why we've got to center ourselves. This is why we got to be peaceful. Okay, because at the moment I'm getting that you're just so far in the thought pattern of trying to move forward that you're missing what you should be picking up. Okay, because there's transformation, there's major transformation ahead, not far out for you at the moment. Major transformation coming in, but until you quiet that mind and slow down and get out of that race, because it's not a race. Okay, you're going to struggle to see it. It's like someone's throwing like 100 tennis balls at you, and you're like, what? Which one do I hit? It's just and we've got to slow down. we have to slow down at all. Are you sleeping well at the moment, or are you just all over the place?
All over.
You're all over the place. Okay, see, at the moment, until you get your handle on your sleep, this is going to imbalance you. And what we do is we counteract it when we're out of balance. Is we'll eat chocolate, or we'll go and have a one of those energy drinks or something like that. We'll find other ways of just feeling good for that balance. But what I've got here is saying that you need to prioritize your sleep and get that under control, because that'll have a snowball effect on your health at the moment. And it's got it here. It's time to set it free. It's time to do with that, the self-love and the balance. But I haven't got much more for you to say than that. I think that's enough, isn't it? Do you need more?
Yeah, no, I say it tells me a lot. I kind of already knew.
I can give you more homework if you want.
Okay. I'm keen. I'm game.
Yeah, see, at the moment, it's about laying a foundation for you.
Yeah.
Okay, and that foundation is that inner knowing, that inner peace.
Yeah.
People just go top heavy. They want to pile on gifts and modalities, which is nothing wrong with, but you've got to build that foundation of you, that strength of you, of knowing yourself, knowing who you are, what you're not. Working on those inner, getting on top of all our stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, what happens is when things are unbalanced, people tips, because at the moment it's your inner self or yourself is waiting for you to be bold and make that choice to go, okay, let's get serious about the way we're going about things, the way we're going to do it. Okay. Because otherwise we can just, I see so many people, they just distract themselves with spiritualities, with all this stuff. Okay. And then they get so far and they topple back over, and then they get up again, and because they haven't got that foundation, they haven't got that balance. Because as I say, there's transformation waiting for you, and the universe needs you, because it's waiting for you to fulfill your potential. It's got plans for you. But at the moment, those plans will reveal themselves as you build that foundation and go along and grow. But at the moment, it's just, work on the foundation at the moment. It's just major importance to make sure you get some sleep, some proper sleep.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Ray, bring your focus back to your heart.
Come back on.
You done? Bring Ray back on.
Come back. Madeline, come back on. Ray, come back on. Ray. You get more than a reading on this show, Ray. I don't know what gave it away. It's down over there too. Come on, Ray.
I bite. I do bite, but I won't bite you. I can't get through the screen.
Where's Ray? Okay, we'll just wait there, Madeline.
Haven't done with you yet.
Sorry.
This is good. This is a good part.
Okay, Ray, what I'd like you to do is bring your focus back to your heart chakra. Okay. Relax yourself. Just sit. Can you sit straight? Bring your back straight. Okay, that's better. Just relax yourself. Sacral area, stomach area. Something's going on in your stomach area around your sacral. It's your sacral itself that is out of balance. And there's a lot of internal stuff which is bringing up emotional stuff as well for you. Your solar plexus is way, way all over the place. It's completely out. What is advised, well, what is advisable for you is to find yourself, your grounding, find your moment, be in the present. You're all over the place, so you want to be somewhere other than where you are, and you're looking for ways to get out of where you are at this moment. Now you can do that, and it's just going to cause you stress. It's going to cause you loss of sleep. It's going to cause you a lot of things. You require some grounding. You need to find your feet again. You need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. And at this moment, you're not in that position to do that. You're way in here, floating all over the place, causing you a lot of stress and a lot of issues around your stomach area, which is your sacral. Now, what is occurring there is your heart is being closed off because there's been pain and there's hurt there itself. There's something that's really happened, something nasty that's causing you the loss of sleep as well at this moment. That has happened. It's not happening unless you're allowing it to continue happening in your mind, because that's where we continue to create all our issues. Grounding is very important for you at this moment, and don't focus too much about what's coming. Don't worry about what has to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen tomorrow. I'll guarantee you it won't happen tomorrow. Okay, you can look for it as much as you want. You can look for whatever you want outside of this moment. It's not happening. What's happening is right this moment. When you start to speak your truth, and when I say your truth, whatever it is that's what you're holding back from expressing yourself to, whoever it is that you need to express yourself to, but you have to be honest with yourself before you can actually get that honesty out to express it. You'll notice that the throat area itself will start to clear up, and you will start to lose what you've been carrying. Now, lose it. You're not going to lose it. You'll just shed it. It'll just go. But at this moment, what you're carrying, okay, is creating a lot of heaviness on you. Now, the heaviness is not working on the sense of, a boat requires an anchor to actually stay put, not to be moved with the waves and the currents and so forth. The anchors are very heavy. At this moment, you've got a heaviness, but with no anchor. There is no anchor there, and you're just floating. You're just getting bashed here and there and all over the place. Find your footing, find your grounding. Base chakra requires a lot of work. Mandy will assist you with the right crystals for the base chakra. Now, the other chakra that I would recommend will be, well, 2 more I'll recommend is a heart chakra. And as you work with your base and you start to bring it down, a lot of emotions are coming through, and they're going to come a lot more. As you release those emotions, you'll start to get more sleep as well, because at this moment you're overthinking, and that's why you're not sleeping. It's just too much in your mind. Or how am I going to deal with this situation that I'm in? How to take care of this? How do I have to do this? That's where my mind is at this moment. Your throat, that lump that you have in your throat, that constant lump, that constant trying to swallow something, that's going to clear as well as you start to speak. The pressure around your head that you're feeling, that will start to ease off as well. But the main thing that you need to do is start to ground yourself and be more truthful to yourself. Acknowledge what you can do and acknowledge what you cannot do. Acknowledge what you can do right this moment and acknowledge what can be done after you do what you can do. So one step at a time. Start taking it one step at a time. As you do the little things that you can take care of and you are in control of, then you'll start to see that things open up to take care of other things that you have thought for a long time that you can't control, because somebody else is in control of those situations. But it's very important for you to actually start to find yourself and ground yourself, because it keeps coming to grounding. But the main area at this moment, other than your sacral that I'm picking up, is your throat area. There's just a lot of emotions built up that you want to scream, but you're not screaming. And the ones that you need to scream to, you're not, but you're screaming at others instead. So others are copying. Yeah, others are copying it which don't deserve it, and those who deserve it are not copying it. So you have to be very honest with yourself. Don't look about screaming at anybody. Scream at yourself. Stand in the mirror and just scream at yourself, if anything, because that'll be the right person to scream at, because we're responsible for all our actions. No one's responsible for how you feel. You are responsible for that. So find your grounding. So work on your base chakra, work on your heart chakra, and work on your throat chakra. They're the three chakras at this moment that need more work than the rest of them. And as you do work on those ones, you'll start to notice that the others will start to align themselves and come into balance. Don't focus too much on what's happening in your head, because you're overreacting on those situations. You cannot change anything that I've said. Therefore, you cannot change what the day presented to you. You cannot change what happened yesterday or the day before. What you can change is yourself. I hope that's helped you.
No, that helps.
Thank
That
you for
helps.
your
Thank
time.
you.
Now you can go.
Thank you.
Siri. We've got Madeline next. Hey, Mandy, what's this? What's this agate? This one with the shells in it?
It's Stathi. Stathi, not Steffi. I'm not a Steffi. It's Stathi. Look, my name's
Maybe when he was younger and he had more hair, he would have been a Steffi, Stefan.
No, I wasn't a Stefan. I am an Evstathios.
Estadios. The one with the shells in it. Looks like the fossilized shells, the agate. What's that for? Mandy. It's an agate.
Moss agate. Can't say
This
it
isn't
properly.
moss
It
agate.
disappears in the screen. It disappears in your screen. It disappeared. It's blurred.
It looks like it's got shells through it. Well, actually, it has got shells through it. It's a type of agate.
Shatanum matanatanam.
Starts with a T, I think.
Moss agate. Hello, Melanie.
It's not moss agate. It starts with a T.
Hello,
It's like
Justin.
an alien end.
Hello, Sonia. Hello, Angela.
Okay, we've got someone else anyway. We got Madeline. Okay. Are you ready for Madeline?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are they
Madeline,
ready?
sorry. Hey, Madeline, how you going?
Hello.
Hello, Madeline.
Hello.
Where are you from, Madeline?
Pennsylvania.
Okay. It's who do we know? We know Penny from Penny's from Pennsylvania. We know Penny. Who else do we know from there? Starting to get more and more viewers from Pennsylvania, actually.
Yeah.
It actually no. Well, I get my demographics for my shows, and it's mainly South Australia, Victoria, New South Wales, three states of Australia, and then I usually get it'll say like the UK, or it'll say America, but if there's enough people in the one area, it'll come up as Pennsylvania. It'll come up as the state.
Oh.
So it comes up as Pennsylvania. So a lot of pencils, I guess there. Pennsylvania. That's it.
Madeline, I'm going to ask you to focus on your heart chakra as well. So as Brooke reads, just keep your focus on your heart chakra.
Sometimes things that are in our mind are hard to, when we look at the 3D and when we look at the past, we have to know how, it's like we have to know how everything works. And if we can't work out how it works, sometimes we have trouble grasping it. because you have dreams and you have plans, but at the moment, it's like it just seems so far away. It just seems like it's so far away, and you can't see how some things are going to happen. But that's okay. Because sometimes it's not for us to know how things are going to happen. The fact that we know that there's a possibility of it happening, or we're drawn to something, we don't always have to work everything out. Because sometimes we have to discover it as it unfolds. It just feels like I'm getting like there's something in your life that you're like, that will never happen. I don't know if people have told you something's going to happen, or and you're struggling to believe, you're struggling to picture, you're struggling to see the potential and the possibilities at the moment. Because the first card I've got is the Cow Spirit. The miracles are endless. Okay, which a lot of us know we manifest as creator beings of realities. Okay, but it's the two cards underneath it that are inverted. Okay, the Porcupine Spirit. This is the beginner. It's time for the beginner's mind. Okay, this is saying so. In manifesting and seeing things in your life at the moment, or positive things and potential, because you're still carrying the old way of doing things in your mind, the old mindsets. Okay, this is starting to drag on your dreams. This is starting to dull your potential. Okay, so it's very important that we let, as we move forward and we start to move forward in this multidimensional universe, we have to change some of the rules, and we have to understand that a lot of the rules change too. But it feels like you just keep going back into that. Oh, how's this going to happen? How's that going to happen? How's that going to work? Okay, all that is the unknown. And you know what? You know what's going to happen in the unknown? We don't know. Okay, and we've got to make peace with that. You've got to make peace with that, because at the moment, till you make peace with that, this is acting like you're blocking your own potential. It's acting like you're blocking your own reality. Okay, so this is a mindset. This is because what we do is we live in all the rules of the future are determined by what we've learned in the past. Okay, so this is the classic of carrying baggage or being chained down. It's the past that's chaining you down at the moment, and you just got there's things that you need to let go of. Okay, you've got to have that fresh mindset and be more malleable, and it just feels like there's so much stuff in your head you're trying to work out, and it's like I was talking to someone the other day, and I was talking about spirituality, and they were a computer geek. And I said, look, when a computer gets struggled and it gets too full, sometimes what we've got to do is we've got to wipe the hard drive, reformat it, and install everything again. And then we clear out all the junk. And that's what's on your plate at the moment. It's like there's too much. There's too many ideals, too much learning, too much old stuff. And it seems to be, you want to go forward, you want to move forward, you want to believe in the miracles, you want to see some major changes, you want to see some major transformation, but at the moment it's just what you're seeing. It's like all this, you're hanging on to this stuff that is stopping you, it's dulling your light. It's like you're dulling your light, all these thoughts. Okay. And there needs to be some change. There needs to be some change moving forward. Because what happens is we look for, it's like on that journey of looking for stuff and looking for more stuff and looking for something else and looking for something else. and we just get more stuff and more stuff on our plate until our plate's full. We don't know, where's the dumplings that I had before? I can't find them on the plate because the plate's full. Okay, that's what it feels like at the moment. You're searching for knowledge, going to this person, listening to that. But what I'm getting is that it's look, the card I've got for your main action card is turn knowledge into wisdom, and this is inverted. This is telling me that there's wisdom there, there's tools, there's stuff, but there seems to be lack of application in using these tools, and that's what we're going to do. So you just people just want to get more tools. So I want this, I want that, I want gifts, I want this, I want to learn that, and it's okay to have a workshop full of tools, but when you need to find a hammer and you've got tools piled everywhere, it's going to take you how long to find the hammer? But if you just have the tools that you need and they're all hung neatly on the wall, and because you use them and you know where they are all the time, and that's what it's about for you at the moment. It's about leaning things out. Okay. Because it just feels like you're going here and there for answers, and the answers are always inside of us. And it starts with that choice and that choice of application. And so it's a time to strip things back and go, hey, okay, what choices am I making? What do I need to work on? Okay. Because it's about, at the moment, it feels like for you, these things that are stopping you from moving forward, and it's all going to move forward. It's all going to happen. But at the moment, you're weighed down under so much stuff. And it's like, it's not about carrying around the stuff. You've got all this stuff you're carrying around. You don't need to carry around the stuff. Okay? It's all about shedding off the stuff that doesn't resonate, the stuff that doesn't belong. People want to pile on top. And no, it's about releasing. It's all about releasing. And you're at that point where you need to start releasing. Otherwise, it's going to get complicated for you. You're going to get out of balance. Okay. And you need that balance just to bring everything back in so you can start to align. Okay. And bring yourself into alignment and then start moving towards your full potential. Because at the end of the day, we're creative beings. The magic works through you. Okay? But until you see that, until you become present in the moment and you start to learn this for yourself, it's going to be hard to fully trust in the process. Okay? Because that's where you're at the moment, and that's what's blocking you. Can't see how things are going to work, but it's not your job to see how things are going to work. It's your job to pick up those tools that you have got, and use them to remove what you don't need at the moment. This just seems to be the priority, because you're cluttering yourself, and in an attempt to find yourself, you're throwing so much stuff on top of yourself that you're going to struggle to know who the real you is. Okay, it's time to strip it back. It's time to strip yourself back. Okay, and this will build your confidence as you start to do this, and things will start to become clearer, and then you'll start to gain more confidence. And then watch out. That's when it gets crazy. That's when it gets crazy for sure. Okay, I hope that's helped you.
Thank you.
Bring your focus back to your heart chakra. Question: are you studying? Madeline, are you studying?
Am I studying?
Yes.
As in, what do you mean?
Are you studying anything in particular?
I was looking into like the chakras and stuff, but I kind of got distracted with, my daily life going on, so I really didn't get into that as much as I wanted to, but.
Okay. Because the first thing I want to say is continue your studying. And that's the only thing that I really wanted to study, is continue your studying. Um, can you bring your focus to the back of your neck? Okay, so it's not focusing on the throat chakra, but just to the back of your neck. Look, and I will ask it, have you had any spinal injury, or have you done anything to your neck injury, spine area itself? Have you damaged your back?
My lower back does have pain on it, and my shoulders are heavy all the time.
Okay, bring your focus back to your heart chakra. Okay, bring your focus to your solar plexus. When you there's not much you require to do when it comes to the chakras, but what I will actually say to you is pick one chakra at a time. Start with your base chakra and just read as much as you can on the base chakra. Then put it aside and forget about the chakras. At some point, grab the next chakra, which is your sacral, and work on that aspect of it, and do the same. Slowly work yourself up. Don't try to absorb all that information in one go. You have too much on your plate. There's a lot of things going on. Your chakras themselves, I wouldn't be focusing on them at this moment. I'll be focusing on a lot of your breathing. I'll be focusing on what you are doing, because what you are doing at this moment, are you planning on ending it? Because it's coming to an end.
I've been thinking about it.
Yeah, it's coming to an end. Where you go from this moment onwards is unknown. It's you might have thoughts and ideas, but it's an open book at this moment, blank pages. You are at that point of rewriting your story, or well, not rewriting, but continuing your story, but differently to what it has been. As you do that, you'll start to encompass the chakras itself. You want to get into the healing aspect. I wouldn't focus too much on that. I'll be focusing on setting yourself up to where you are, where you want to be, which is more of your stability or your surroundings at this moment. Um, there is a lot of work to be done regarding your whole physical. Your health itself seems to be a little bit haywire at this moment, and it's not really the best. And you can do some work on that aspect of it. Heal yourself. Go and get the advice. We'll go and have yourself all looked into. Do a health check. I think you already know why I'm stating this. Go and get that aspect cleared up first. Find out exactly what it is and what you can do about it. Energy work will be great, but at this moment, it's more on the physical aspect that you need to be looking at and taking care of than the energy aspect of it. As you overcome, and I state, as you overcome it, now the mindset is all yours. If you think negative, you're going to receive negative. If you think positive, it will be positive. So don't look at what could possibly be, look at the positive outcome to all of this, and you'll find that things will be the way that you want them to be. So if you're thinking negative about it, that's what you're going to encounter. If you think positive, you'll encounter that. Now, to tell you not to focus on it, that would not be fair on you, because that's where you have to put your focus on. Keep your focus there at this moment. What has happened is it's over and done with, but the results are there and they need to be dealt with. when you've dealt with all of this, and during this same stage, during this period, start slowly working more on the chakras, how they associate to your body energetically and so forth, so you can balance them out afterwards. Um, I still go to the physical, so it's still telling me to maintain the physical, get that health aspect happening. As you're more clear with yourself, then you can start looking deeper, because at the moment you need to be at the surface level on the outer layers of yourself, which is the physical aspect. As you take care of that, which will incorporate the inner as well, which is the energetic aspect of it. But as long as that is there and you're holding on to that with your mindset, that's going to dominate the energy aspect of you as well. Improvements. I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you about anything or what the possibilities are. These are all yours. You're the one who's going to decide how things are going to turn out, because you do have that ability. We all have that ability to think positive. Focus on your health, and as you focus on your health, start looking more about well, at the same time, as I said, start with one chakra at a time and start working your way. See how the base chakra works with the body, what to do to increase the base chakra. The base chakra is based on grounding and being present. Work your way up through the sacral and so forth until you get to the crown chakra. But don't ignore the physical aspect, because that's where it keeps coming to me to tell you, just maintain that and keep that aspect itself and take care of that. And as you're doing that, slowly work and incorporate the chakras within it as well. I don't have much more to offer you. I hope that's assisted you somehow. Thank you. Brooke, I think you're muted.
Muted, Brooke.
And you're saying like that's a bad thing. What's the weather like there, Angelita? Look at it, wheeling, dealing crystals. How's the Brook Art looking? So, who would like to come on next? Anyone? So, people, Angelita, you can come on again if you want. Hello, Jamie. Sandra, come on. Sandra was on last week. I can't hear you. I found a small piece as big as a 5-cent piece. That is, yeah, that's ridiculous price, isn't it? I bet you can get it for China for like, $2. They'll just paint over a bit of quartz. Yeah, let's rub it. How are you going? So, who would like? Well, Well, having nightmares about gators coming for me. Well, gators represent opportunity. So, what opportunities are you not taking, Jamie? Alligators don't waste anything. So, yes, you may, Lou. You may, but this show, you have to. This is just more than a reading show. You have to come on the show to have a reading. So, Lou, if you would like some guidance, Cindy will put up the link. Click on the link. Come on the show. Gators an opportunity to run. Yeah, I don't know. What does it say? Alligator Spirit reminds us that you should seize opportunity when they come your way, and you are blessed with good luck. Never squander it. No, not now. You cuddle that alligator then, Jamie. So who would like to come on the show and have a reading? Go on, Chantel. We've got Alex. Chantel. Alex has been on before, but Chantel, you're a virgin on this show. My sister went to, I think, Queensland somewhere or up north where they've got gators, and she bought me a gator key ring. It's got gator skin on it. How convenient, Chantel. How convenient. Vivian, come on the show. If you're on your phone, what you need to do is you will need your password. You will need your password. You need your password if you're on your phone to. It'll ask you to sign in with like Facebook or Google. So you just open it in your browser. Pardon me. Pardon me. Open it in your browser and then you just come on. But when you come on through StreamYard, you've got to turn Facebook off on your phone so we don't get feedback. I'm not going to bed. It's someone else that's tired, not me. When I keep coughing like that, it's telling me something else. So who would like to come on next? Joanna, if you would like to come on, anyone would like to come on? You need to come on the show. Click on the StreamYard link. So who would like to come on? So click on the link if you would like to come on and have a reading. But this time you must come on to have a reading. That's it. This is a different reading show. I might have, Joanna. I might have shared it out in groups. But if you want a reading, you must come on the show. You haven't been on this show, Joanna. It is more than just a reading show, Mandy. So if anyone would like a reading, come on the show. Click on the links. The StreamYard link. It's 10 to 10 here. I can't help it that you've got the wrong time where you live. Hey, man, so yeah, then you get a reading.
I'm going to listen. I'm going to make myself a coffee. I'll be right back.
Hey, we've.
I'll be right back.
Hey, Chantel, how you going? My God, that's an odd cup Steffi's got. That looks bizarre. Hey, Chantel, how you going?
Yeah, good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. My God, that's an odd cup Steffi's got. That looks bizarre. I'm getting.
Yeah, good. Can you hear me? Oh, hang on. I think I've got
Yeah, I can hear you.
multiple things going
Oh, I thought that was me. Yeah, just turn off the.
Facebook.
Yeah. Right, click to mute it if you're on your laptop. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, Steffi's getting coffee, and I will start. Yeah, mine's empty. Wait a sec. Is that Christian? He's like,
He's doing
he's
a run
such a
to the
good,
service
he's
station.
such a good brother.
Caramel coffee.
No. I don't think he will. He'll just make normal. Okay. Anything you want to know about?
Cool.
Just see what comes out. It's up to you.
Yeah, let's do that. There's so much happening.
I just had a jumper.
Oh, I like jumpers.
Are you sure? Yeah, they're good in winter. But when it's summer, they're not always the best. Okay. First card I got for you is the Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. Okay. So this will be some sort of pattern coming up.
Okay.
Some sort of repeating cycle, some sort of pattern. And well, you know, it's like the universe sometimes we'll learn a lesson and it's not, and we've moved on, but the universe will go, okay, let's just see how you handle it, just
All
to
right,
make
can we
sure you got it. You know what I mean? So
a more
sometimes
definitive card because the past is vast.
the what?
A more definitive card because the past is vast.
Okay. Well, this is to do with someone that's trying to. This will be to do with someone who's trying to shut down your story.
Uh-huh.
Shut down what you're saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And to you, it will be an inconvenience or an obstacle. Okay. But at the same time, it's a self-imposed obstacle.
A self-imposed obstacle. Is that what you said?
Well, it's an obstacle, but it's not an obstacle. It's only an obstacle when we make it an obstacle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because just right underneath that, the reclaim your power card came out. So this will be someone who's just saying stuff, trying to shut you down at the moment, and it's yeah. What did you learn from the past? Yeah, that's it. Get them out of my life.
Yeah. Okay.
Or wear headphones around them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Stathi.
Hello, Shanta.
But this is going to take time with this person. It's going to take time.
Yeah.
It's going to take time. It's going to take time dealing with them, but still, you know, still take that place of authority. Okay, because at the moment they're just sending your energy everywhere. So be very mindful of that imbalance. Okay. But once again, it's coming back to it's just something to go around. It's not a major thing. You'll get past it because I keep getting there's stuff that you need to speak up about. You need to tell. You need to. This is about shining. I've got here. Look, sing your own song that's inverted. Tell your story. That's not inverted. So this is all about you. You breaking that silence. Because there's so much information and so much knowledge there that people need to hear. People need to listen. Okay, there's so much that you need to offer, and there's people that you need to help. But this is what happens: is every time we try to stand up and we try to say our truth, is people will come along to try to shut us down because they don't want that truth, and it's not so much as people are deliberately. It's just the vibrational thing. They don't like the vibration, and they try to shut us down, all that stuff. Because there's someone they're because there seems to be a person or more around you at the moment, and they're not trying to do anything wrong, but they're fulfilling their motive. They're fulfilling their motives. It's in line with what they want, not what you want. And it comes back to you telling your story, you singing your own song. It's about you. It's about you doing you for you and not letting these people shut you down, because it feels like there's people that are trying to just lean you that way. We all do it time for time. It's time to get really, 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 really analyze it. Okay, if you don't know how it is, but also I feel like the mechanics. There's the mechanics of it, just so you can notice the subtleties. Okay, because this is going to happen for a while. But at the moment, you're being called forth to know your labels. Now, labels, people think, most people, they think, go, I'm a Reiki master, I'm this, I'm that. But this, knowing our labels goes deeper. This is all the underlining potential, the underlining, the really powerful stuff about us that we seem to overlook because we're used to looking for certificates, or we're used to looking for this, and we're looking to that. And this is calling you forward to come forward and just really know your strengths and know your potential, because there seems to be parts of you at the moment that you're overlooking. There's strengths that you're overlooking. There's all sorts of stuff. But you've got friends around you.
So you're saying identify labels, or
Identify labels.
okay?
No, what I'm saying is it's like we sell ourselves short because we haven't got this, we haven't got that. As far as the mainstream goes, but when you look down into the juice of stuff, that you can be, there's areas that you're quite a powerful individual, quite an accomplished individual that is miles above the rest. And sometimes we can go through, and because people don't see it, or it doesn't stick out like obvious stuff, we can tend to sell ourselves short.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I need a bigger table to put down the labels. Spread them around.
That's it.
Cool.
But I'm getting this still. There's still some healing work. There's still some past healing work that needs to be done. Okay. Because this is going to hinder some plans that you and the universe have moving forward. So it just needs to be, there's a couple of things that you've shut out, and it's time to dig deep and just scrape them up and go, okay, let's deal with that, because I got underneath it, I've got the cause and effect card. Okay, so that will be moving forward. And it's like, when
So what's the cause and effect? It's like
it's saying I got the inner child card, and that's inverted, and mirroring it is cause and effect.
okay.
So it's saying there's some unresolved healing that needs to be healed, otherwise it can have it can affect. Well, hinder, but sometimes what happens is, what it's like, we get into a spot with someone else, and then you get triggered, and then it's like boom, and we're like, yeah, whatever. But that could lead to something.
Cool.
And I'll get you because at the moment, because at the moment it feels like you're holding it feels like there's areas where you're holding yourself back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Definitely.
and this has to do with acceptance. This happens to acceptance of oneself. This has to do with point of views of the world. And at the moment, it's about just really focusing on that love, on that internal love, and love of oneself. Okay, and you'll break through those barriers, because it feels like there's a lot of potential waiting to come. It feels like there's just like just a little bit of cleanup work to do before there's another big shift coming in, and then you really stand out and go boom.
Right. Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope this helped you.
That's awesome. Thanks.
Hello, Chantal.
Hey, Stathi. Oh, cherry ripes.
Yeah, I got cherry ripe and a coffee from my brother.
Oh,
Love you, brother.
where's mine, Christian? All right, Stathi, I'm with you.
Yes, you are, actually. Now, I normally ask everyone to focus on their heart chakra. I'm not going to ask that from you because your heart's actually open enough. You don't need to focus on that. But can you bring your focus to your solar plexus, please?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, just keep your focus on your solar plexus. Let me know when you start to feel not butterflies, but something along those lines, like a pressure or an energy within your solar plexus area. Be from the inside.
Yeah. I can.
Onat anashmiya sanon. Om tionuk natan ikiash na usamatain. Daumanaya kiananon. Om. I want you to feel that it's energy, but I want you to feel it's going to your sacral. Okay. Now bring it to your base. You have a strong masculine energy. You're overprotecting yourself, and there's no need to at this moment. Um, you're balancing at this moment the bottom three chakras to your upper three. Your heart's open enough, but you're focusing on self-protection, self-preservation at this moment. Very masculine, nice masculine, not overly done, but your feminine is sort of stepped aside. Feminine energy needs to be worked on a little bit. Um, grounding is good. You're actually grounded, but which is interesting in itself because your base can actually be a little bit brighter than what it is. Again, that's because the masculine is actually in front. You want to balance those two, as above, so below.
Okay.
You're very grounded. There's a lot of grounding energy with you. Now, an onion, before it becomes an onion with all the layers on it, is a seed. When you go deep into the seed itself, there is a point of the seed where there is absolute nothingness. It's empty space.
Mm-hmm.
When you go into that empty space, there's more empty space, and you can keep going, and it's always going to be empty space. Okay. You're at that seed point, and if you go deeper within that seed and see that empty space, that's who you truly are, the emptiness. The rest of it is the layers of the onion, or the seed and the layers on the onion that have been created. You are a natural or a nature person. You are of the earth. You're an earth person. You have a lot of earth energy within you. Gaia energies all around you. Now, stating that there is an energy around you which, look, it's not a dark energy, but it's an energy that doesn't need to be around you. It's not really assisting, and it's putting little whispers in your ears. Now, all you require to do that is you have enough energy, and your energy is bright enough and strong enough to actually just say to it, "Don't require you around me any longer," and it will respect you and move on.
Do you feel
You'll
like
feel
that?
lightness and mission.
Do you feel
Say
like that?
again.
Do you feel like that energy is an aspect of myself, or is being projected onto me from someone else?
Okay, it's a projection itself. It's something that's come from. It's not yours. So you have a very clear process on how you work with things. You're aware of the moment itself and how it unfolds. You're aware of the energies as they are for what they are. So it's not what you're doing yourself. It is what your acceptance is what is really allowing it to be around you. It's because you
Mhm.
accept people for who they are, and you don't create rifts, but the rifts are actually being created for you.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
so it's not yours in its sense, but you're not you projecting it, because you know the difference between what you can project and what has been projected, and you're
But I'm
very
learning it.
wise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm, yes.
I'm learning it. Yeah.
Good. So all you need to do is just tell it to go, and it will go. Um, Now, Brooke mentioned something, and it is about singing your own song, but that aspect of you is clear enough for you to know that. There's not really much, because you actually know there is a knowing that you have, which you're not really expressing. You're holding it back for some reason, but yeah,
Mhm.
that's the song that you need to sing. Express yourself. Allow it
Mhm.
to come
Yeah.
through. Keep your heart chakra open. It's actually lovely energy that comes from you. It's a beautiful energy in itself. Very grounded, very it's a warm, embracing energy that you have, that you're a very accepting person. There's not much to offer you to do a healing. But yes, past healing, yeah, we all hold on to something that has occurred. We do forgive, and someone said this to me today, which I know for myself, but I did forget it. We do forgive, we don't forget.
I get that.
Um,
Yeah.
so, we have forgiven, but because we haven't forgotten, and it's not about forgetting, it's just acknowledging that, no, I haven't forgotten. No, I accept that it has occurred.
Mhm.
It did occur, and it occurred the way that it occurred. I cannot change what occurred. So it's accepting that you cannot change how it occurred. And that itself is breaking those ties from that point. So then that doesn't come and sort of bite you on the bottom at times.
Yeah.
Um, Other than that, there's not really there. Your crown is good. You've actually got a good connection to yourself. Now, to say that you've got a connection to your higher self, that would be a fib on my behalf, because you are your higher self expressing yourself in a very good and healthy manner as well.
Mhm.
Now, there are layers of the onion that you seem to, or clothing is probably a better word that I'll use at this moment. You have layers of clothing that you keep on you, which keeps you hidden from that aspect of your self-expression as well,
Mhm.
um, which is good, and it is required at this point of time. But very soon you'll have to remove those layers. We're all going to have to remove them as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
The shift has occurred. The shift has come. It's already occurring as we speak. It's occurring. Um, to have that full effect, and the visual of it is a little while away, but those who can sense it and feel it are very aware of it. The more centered you are, the more you'll feel it. The more out there you are, the further away you're going to be from what is occurring as it's occurring as we're speaking. Good. Um, just uh, cord cutting. Now, I feel that your energy is strong enough that the cords don't necessarily stay with you, but because you're an open person, the way that you embrace people, um, they're not. Sometimes there are hooks, and times there are cords. Hooks are a lot
Mhm.
stronger and are very not positive. Cords are just people that we encounter on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes it's actually healthy to cut those cords, not because we're pushing them away, but because they're not in our presence at
I get that.
that moment. So we don't want them
Yeah.
thought-wise. So we cut those cords. Okay, when we connect, those cords connect again. So it's not really an axe cut or a scissors cut. It's just a more, okay, you're not here with me at this moment. I don't need to be thinking about you. If there's anything you want to say to me, you'll say to me when I'm in front of you. If anything I want to say to you, I'll say to you when I'm in front of you. And that's all that is on that aspect of it. And you'll feel that will just lighten things up as well. And you don't need to carry the people that you encounter on a day-to-day basis with you all the time, because you do that even unconsciously, subconsciously, you do that as well. So
Mhm.
other than that, um, bring that feminine energy more to the balance, because your masculine is there. You're very protective of yourself as well, but the balance will actually be a lot more healthier for you at this point in time as well. And you will notice what's actually starting for you as well is the shedding of a lot of the old stuff that the past, that old stuff that we've carried for so long, which Brooke mentioned as well, is we carry the old into this moment, but many remain in the old, always projecting into the future, and they don't realize that they're only creating the future based on the past itself. In the
Yeah.
present moment, we don't do that. We allow the moment to unfold, and what is presented to us, we embrace it, and we learn from that unknown. Many don't know how to do that at the moment, but because you're so grounded, you are aware of that itself. I could possibly
Yeah.
speak to you for hours. There's so much to actually speak to you about, but you already have that. There is that energy itself, which you're self-guided, and I really appreciate that. And I like that energy that you're presenting as well. It's a self-guidance that I'm feeling.
It's
So,
great. Thank you for the reading, because it's nice. Like, I think things, I vision things, I try and work through it, but it's nice to actually get a reflection from someone looking back instead of me trying to reason it out. So I appreciate what you're saying. Both Brooke and you, Stathi. Thank you.
Thank you, Chantal. There's nothing to leave you with, but as I said, there's so much to actually speak to you about. But you already know all this, and I think what really comes to mind for me is that the confirmation is exactly what we all require, and every now and then the confirmation does come along, and you have just been confirmed.
Beautiful. Thank you. That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you
Do I
for
get
your
a cherry
time.
ripe now?
Say that again.
Do I get a cherry ripe?
Oh, yeah, I think you're closer
was-
to Brooke.
It's sort of. I've still got a Chiquito in the freezer.
I've
All right,
got
guys.
a picnic.
Oh, you got a picnic. I actually like Bounty Bars better than all of them. But anyway.
Oh well,
Yeah.
you can get one.
All right, guys. Thank you. Great show. Wish you
Thank
well.
Thank you. Thank you,
See ya.
Chantal. It was a
All
pleasure.
right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Next, we've got a Mad Sal Tarot.
Hmm.
How you going?
Yeah, man, Yaris. Finally meet you face to face. How you doing? Yari mate as well. Seen you
Yep.
on lives, talked to you, but I've never actually been on with you. How
Oh
you
no,
doing?
yeah, no, I've seen. Yeah, I remember you from around. I looked you up on YouTube, and something
Yeah,
else came
I keep getting in trouble when in chat, like because of ping pong balls and stuff. Last time. Nice to meet you both anyway. So I shared your live as well, obviously. So
Oh, thank you.
you're Brooke, and is it? How do you pronounce
Stathi.
your name? Steffi, is it right? I couldn't remember. I didn't know it was
Stathi.
Stathi, right? Stathi. Right. So yeah, just wanted to come on and say hello. If you want to drop us a card, I didn't mind. Whatever.
Yeah, I'll drop you a couple of cards. That's fine.
Yeah, just whatever comes up, comes up. You know what I mean?
You never know.
I'm very choosy who I let do readings for us as well, like so. But I've seen
That's
this
okay.
a bit,
I don't pull cards, so these cards are for me.
It's weird as well because some of the chat isn't showing on Facebook. That's showing inside of the StreamYard as well. I don't know if you've noticed that.
You're on YouTube?
I mean, sorry, Facebook. Some of the chat on Facebook isn't. I've noticed some of it isn't actually showing. What I'm saying.
Yeah, because we're on Stathi's. We stream to Stathi's page and my page, and onto YouTube as well. And sometimes
so you're on Strathy's. Oh, right.
yeah,
Gotcha.
so we're streaming 3 different places.
Oh, fancy.
That's why all the Twitch people get funny. They're like,
Oh, Twitch.
Yeah.
Man, you've got to be so careful on Twitch. Yeah.
Okay. It's just look, man. I got to shake. These cards have just come to say, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's all about. It's all about how committed you are to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is about stepping it up a notch because I've got because you know as a reader you look into all this stuff and dealing with tarot, all the archetypes, but I got the wise one here come up. I've got devoted and committed, and I've got the wise one, grow within your current situation. But what's interesting in your main pile is is got the hunter card, track down your fears and your desires. Your desires, obviously, are your desires, but your fears is what's stopping you from reaching your desires.
Trusted, I know what you're on about.
Yeah. So now the universe is just a friendly reminder of, hey, step it up in a notch.
Yeah.
Okay, because sometimes
reminding us.
Because sometimes we get stuck in our routines and our ways, and it works for us for a while. But at the moment, see, look, coming into the action deal, I got the traveler card moving in your direction. So there's something there that's not. There's something there that it's like, well, as you know, we get caught in the same things, because underneath that, I got the ancestral pattern card. I got moved beyond ancestral patterns, and this is inverted. So this is saying that you.
Oh, is that the Angels and Ancestors deck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good deck. I like the deck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I've got. So yeah. So it's got moving in a direction. It's got the pattern. So it says, and everything's saying, yeah. I've got all these cards out here. I can read them out, but at the moment they're saying time for change, time to change things up.
Honestly, I fully get that. I've got to get out of my own way. I'm stopping myself. So yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. Actually, I do. Yeah.
But at the moment, see, with the reasoning, I've got the Seers card, and that's inverted. See beyond your current situation, and that's inverted. So this is where this is saying that that you're there's certain things that you're looking at with bias on your own, by your own self. You've got total bias on it.
Most people do, to be honest.
Yeah, they do.
Some sort of bias, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
But weirdly enough, I took a break from doing readings for nearly 8 months because of something that happened. But now I've just started to make the change and come back doing lives again and everything. So
yep.
So a lot of it actually makes all of it makes sense if you. I don't want to say too much, but it does make sense. You know what I mean? So.
Yep. So that's basically it. It's just look at the bias and see the patterns, and you really need to shake things up.
I do.
And face the blocks. And man, I can but half these cards look the same. I pulled out some more, and they're all saying the same.
I appreciate.
They're all saying the same stuff.
I don't know. I've had it.
So unless you want to hear it, unless you want to hear me say it twice.
If you want to repeat yourself, you can for it, man. It's nice to finally meet you as well, and thank you for that. I do appreciate that, and I do understand it. So yeah.
Yep.
I do. Yeah. Hello, everybody in chat as well. I didn't say hello.
And at the moment, it's also really important to get out of your head.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm getting a lot of overthinking. Okay.
I know,
a lot of overthinking. This is unbalancing you.
I'll tell you what the bias is, but I don't want to say it on a live. But I'll tell you in private. But yeah, so I fully do know. I do know exactly what you mean and what you're getting at. So yeah.
Yeah. So I'm picking up a balance, but there's too much overthinking. And what happens is when we overthink things, we come up with too many options, and that creates indecision. So there's a lot of indecision going around and around, and this is part of the patterns that we need. Yeah, I know. I just got to get on with it. Yeah. I know what you mean. I don't want to say it, but I know what you mean. Yeah. It makes full sense. I know exactly what you mean. So yeah. Okay, that's all I've got for you.
And that's it. It's just dumping, isn't it? I am an empath. I'm just me. I don't know.
You carry a lot of heaviness. You got a lot of weight on your shoulders. You created that weight yourself.
Hey, I'm old. I'm old. I've been around.
Yeah, if you want to look at it like that, it's a lot more in your thought process itself. Expectations.
Look at the positive side of things. I don't let things drag us down.
No, you can look at it.
I know what you mean, though. So, it is my own.
You're already set in your ways, and the only person that can change the ways that are set are yourself. If you choose to make different choices, you will. If you choose to hold on to the choices you've made, you will. That's the weight that you carry for yourself.
That's a nice way of saying I'm stubborn.
Oh, look, I can say that you're stubborn. I can use that word, but I'm not using that word because it's not my word to use. It's your word. I haven't stated it. Your tension around the neck area and your shoulder area is just you're up here. You're not from here. You're more in your thoughts itself, in the mind section. Your heart chakra is, you know, it's not closed in itself, closed, but the energy is not coming from here. Bring your focus from here to here, and you'll start to see things a little bit more clearer for yourself. Relevant to what it is about others, irrelevant to how you see or perceive others and what you pull through the cards. If you're not clear with yourself, it really doesn't matter afterwards. Know yourself, know that's what you're not, work from the heart itself, and from there, things can shift if you choose for them to shift. Not much more. Once you work with your heart chakra, I know you know your chakras. Not working much on them, but we each makes choices for ourselves. I don't have much more for you.
No, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, man. Sol, where are you from?
I'm England, Newcastle.
England. Good one.
Yeah, I'm English.
You sound like you're from England. I sound like I'm from Australia.
You do, like but I'm up from the very north of England. I'm in the northeast.
Okay.
So I'm right up the top. So
sounds cold. Sounds cold.
Well, I don't know what the temperature is. I mean, it's been really hot, man. We've been like having 20, 30 degrees and stuff. Oh, it's 18 at the minute, but it doesn't feel like it. But it's raining and all. So, but yeah, that's nice. Really nice to meet you both. I do appreciate you reading both. I understand both. I do. I understand both.
No worries. Okay.
Nice to meet everybody.
Okay. See you, mate. Bye.
Yeah, mate.
Okay, we just get ready for Nikki.
Yes.
G'day, Nikki. How you going?
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Thank you.
Where are
for
you
picking
from,
me.
Nikki?
England.
Okay. Which part of England?
East. East. UK. East. East of England. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nervous.
That would be that way from
East of England.
East of England.
East of England.
Nervous.
Oh.
You're fine. Brooke doesn't bite, I do.
It's okay.
Bring your focus to your heart chakra.
Yeah.
Can you bring your focus to your throat chakra? Okay, bring your focus to your base chakra. Yeah, just focus on your breathing. What's going on in your head area? In your head area, you get headaches, pressure.
Yes. Yeah.
How's your neck? Because it's actually coming from the back of your neck.
Yes, it is. That's correct.
Your jaw area is out.
Pardon?
Jaw.
Jaw.
The tooth, yeah, is it your tooth or is it your jaw? Because I feel your jaw is out.
I have been told that there's things out of line to do with my neck, and I don't know about my jaw.
This feels like it's all connected. It's jaw is coming up a lot.
I can get that.
There's an expectation, something you're expecting, or you have an expectation of something that's it's like a blockage that you blocked yourself from receiving something else, but you have an expectation. That expectation is just constantly there in front of you. You're not grounded as much as you feel that you are, or believe that you are, because that's what it is. It's a strong belief that you have. You're not grounded enough. You're somewhere else, and you're not within yourself. Looking for something to understand, something to grasp. And it's
Yes.
pulling you away from who you are. It's not
Yeah.
allowing you to be yourself, or you're not allowing. It's not this. Whatever it is, it's yourself not allowing yourself to be you. You want something so badly that there's a strong out of balance. It's like, which direction am I supposed to look at? The
Yes.
direction you look at is within. You need to look into your heart. To look into your heart, though, you have to be very grounded to do the work that you feel that you are capable of doing. If you're not grounded, it doesn't matter what you do, you'll still be all over the place. Don't worry about what your mind is saying to you, because it's a lot of mind stuff that's talking to you. Bring yourself back to yourself. Acknowledge where you are in the moment right now. This is where it changes. It won't change outside of this moment. This moment is constantly unfolding. This is all we have, this moment. The rest of it is in one's mind. Yesterday's in one's mind, tomorrow's in one's mind, expectations are in one's minds. Presumptions are all in one's mind, and they're all past tense. All we keep doing is creating new presumptions, always presuming that it's going to be this way, or it's going to be that way, or this is going to occur, or that's going to occur. What is occurring is exactly what is occurring right now.
Yeah.
This is where it all is. It's right now within us. But our thoughts prevent us from knowing ourselves, because we want something to be different in this moment. Unless one accepts this moment to be exactly what it is, and they're grateful for the moment that one is within, it won't matter. This is where you are. You're right here, right now. Be grateful for where you are, because the rest of it doesn't matter. What's around you right this moment, that is what is around you right this moment. It doesn't change. Be grateful for it. Be grateful for everything that you have at this moment. Keep yourself grounded. Instead of thinking in your mind of how things can be different, don't worry about how things can be different. Accept how things are right now, And things will change when you accept what it is as it is for the moment itself. Wanting something more than what you have is not accepting the moment for what it is. Be grateful for it.
Okay. Thank you.
And you'll start to notice a shift within yourself, and you won't be as nervous or anxious, because there's a lot of that as well that you're carrying within yourself. A lot of anxiousness, a lot of nervousness, a lot of outside of yourself. It's just this vibrational frustration within you.
Yes.
Bring your focus to your heart. Keep it in your heart chakra. Work on your heart chakra. Work on your base chakra. They're the two areas that are strongly standing out for me that need to be worked on. Base to be grounded. Heart to be truthful to yourself. And you'll notice that your throat and your neck area will start to clear up, because you'll start to speak more of your truth and be grateful for what you have.
Yeah.
And as you're grateful, so when we become grateful for the moment itself, for what we have right now, this moment, not expecting anything else, then we receive. We will not receive unless we can accept what it is that we already have.
I understand.
Thank you.
Thank
I'll
you.
leave you to Brooke.
Well, the first card, the main card that I got for your reading in the front pile, is Respond with Grace. Okay. And grace is just acceptance of everything for what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, because what I've got mirroring that card is I've got a card, Leaf of Fortune, which says we're so worried about jumping into the future. We're more worried about what's going to happen tomorrow and where we can be in the future than what's actually around us happening today.
Yeah.
So this is, once again, it feels like you're torn between a choice. There's stuff that you want to do, there's stuff that you want to achieve, there's stuff that you want to move forward, and you're striving for that. But at the same time, the choices and the actions are saying different in areas. Okay, because look, everything is within you. All the answers, everything that you want to know, but it just feels like that sometimes that you'll be shutting your dreams down. You'll be shutting your own dreams down. They seem to feel further and further away.
Yeah.
Okay. And and you're like, what's going on? What's going on in my dreams? And then as you start to slip away, your mind goes further and further into the future, going, when's that going to happen? When's that going to happen? When's that going to happen? Okay, but we can fix that, because at the end of the day, it's your choice to make. Okay, you want to seek that stuff, you want to go for it, but at the moment, it's like you're going externally and you're expecting the universe.
Yeah.
It feels like that you're expecting the universe to take care of all the loose ends. Okay, and it doesn't work. The universe sometimes, well, the energy comes along and we will catch a heap of it, and that's brilliant. But at the time, it feels like that you're waiting, you're looking at external things to change. You're looking at the universe to do a lot of the work, when deep down inside, you know, as a person who seeks, as a person to grow, that this is your path and this is your choice to make alone. So it feels like it's about you nutting down on yourself, nutting down on that mind, and doing that internal work on that mind and where that focus goes. Okay, and get that heart space so we can respond with grace, but more importantly, respond with grace to ourselves. Be graceful to ourselves and give us that space. But at the same time, as we can't give ourselves enough rope to hang ourselves. Okay, but it's about you making that choice at the moment to go, wait a second, I'm moving in patterns. Okay, these are my patterns that are holding me back. Okay, I'm off in my head somewhere else. I'm worried about this, because you're trying to for you to come into alignment, you've got to come into balance. Okay, and for you to come in balance, you've got to become present.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we can't become present into the moment, everything that you need to do to know yourself, to bring yourself into alignment, you're going to miss. You're going to miss. So once again, it's you asking yourself, how badly do I want it? Because we can go chasing this, we can go chasing these things in the future, but until we work out our own patterns, start to
Yeah.
become grounded, balanced, centered in our hearts and clear, everyone else is just chasing another religion.
Yeah. I understand.
So do you want to chase spirituality as a religion? Or do you want to evolve? What do you want to evolve?
I do read tarot cards and I do mediumship. But I do have a full-time job and I do I don't do it as I just do it more like just because I do it. I don't charge or I'll do it as a business.
It's not about that. This is about knowing ourselves. This is about the evolution of oneself. This is about the expansion of oneself. Okay. Otherwise, what happens is we just wait for stuff to come into alignment with us. Okay. We're in the back seat of life, waiting for the universe to chuck us a bone.
Yeah.
Or we can start to stand up. We can start to see our own patterns, and we can start to come into the driver's seat of life, and we can start to make those choices. Okay, but that's confronting, looking at one's truth, looking at oneself. See, the tarot cards, they go back to the ancient Egyptian days where scholars would use the tarot cards not to do readings for people. They would use it as a map. They would use it as a map of the archetypes of their consciousness.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what it's designed to do, to look into the archetypes of our consciousness, to help us to see who we are, what we're doing, so we can grow and we can come into balance.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's where the essence of the tarot cards come from. Very powerful tool. People today just use them for macros to tell people when their car's going to get fixed or when their cat's going to the vet. Okay, but there's so much more than that.
Yeah.
But at the moment, everything is within you, but it's like the universe is waiting for you to turn around, or your inner self, or whatever you want to call it, is waiting for you to turn around and make that choice to go, I want to know more. I want to grow more. I want to understand me. Because most people, because I've got here, look, I've got the magic works through you. Your commitment is being tested. I can get the tarot cards and tell you this is going to happen, that's going to happen, this is going to happen. But it comes at the end, regardless of that, at the end of the day, who's in the driver's seat of your life?
Yeah.
Is it the circumstances that you want to line up? Or are you going to line up with the universe and create those circumstances? That's the question that we've got to ask ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last happy card is the pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. Don't use it for evil, only use it for good. That means
I know
catch yourself when it's in the wrong spot and catch yourself, because that's where it starts. Meditation, quieting the mind, that's where it starts. Okay, I hope that's helped you.
That really has. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day.
You too. Enjoy. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay. Did you get sleep? I did sleep last night. I didn't stay up all night.
It's energy.
Is it the energy? Yeah, because
Yeah. Excess energy, if you would like. Just releasing it.
Cindy, where's our next guest? Have you been slacking off, Cindy? Thought you'd have the next guest lined up by now. No? Yes? I'm just doing. People, if you have not been on this show, what you have to do is you just saw it. You come on the show, and then we give you a reading. Because if we don't give you a reading, it looks really weird. 3 people just sitting on a TV screen going,
Oh, Chiquita.
"Hey, Chiquita." No worries, man. So,
Thanks, Mad Salt.
there you go.
Hi, Gail.
Is that Amanda Whitehorn again? I slept all day and all night yesterday. You know, you're lucky your boss doesn't watch this show, Amanda. You'd be stuffed. It's okay. You can sleep at work. Don't you just supervise like 5 years old swimming? Yeah, that's all right. They'll float to the top. They'll come back up to the top eventually. I guess it was an emotional day when Paul actually won a football game, Amanda. I guess that would have been draining. All right. Charged up and inspired. You're awesome, Chantel. Chantel is my plant guru. She brings me so many plants.
No, tomorrow is going to be Sunday. Yesterday was Wednesday.
Yeah, and tomorrow's going to be Friday.
No, Sunday tomorrow. Today's Friday.
Tomorrow can be any day you want it to be. Same with yesterday. Okay, people, if no one comes on, I'm going to get Stathi to entertain you for a quick 5 minutes.
Ooh.
Well, I'll go and see if I got a frozen Chiquito bar in the fridge. No, that I have got a Chiquito bar. But yeah, I'll tell you what was going. I love it when they're on special for $1. Okay.
Coffee time.
Back in a sec. Coffee time.
What do I do? Karaoke. Maybe some karaoke. No. I'm just going to sit here and shuffle my cards. Actually, I can't shuffle them because I shuffled them. Some silence. Who's still here? Is everyone gone? How was my day? My day was a good day. Interesting day. Energetically, but a nice day. I went out to the mountain. Looked at the strange clouds. What craft have I been doing? Photography. I've been photos. Click, 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 and clicking away. Show you my camera. I love. See, I found my love. My love is my camera at this moment. There's my camera. With a super. No, just super zoom. Doesn't work with the lid on. Oh, that's why I can't do anything. It needs. It needs a card. It has a super magic zoom. So I've been shooting away. Click, click. Yeah, I'll post that later. Let's see who was on. So this has been my craft, Chiquita. I've been clicking away. And I have these little things that I've been doing. Good old macrames, but they're on pause at this moment because one of them annoyed me that I had to undo it about 10 times, if not more. Sengupta, your pictures lately. No, I'm not going to part with that. That's on pause. It's something that I'm really enjoying. I've got a lot of pots here that I want to actually get up hanging, so I'll keep that up. Heaps of pots around that I want to hang. So macrame, I've got a few ideas I want to do with them as well. At this moment, I've paused it. I was doing one. I was doing one for Cindy, and it has a lot of chords to it, and I was trying to get a particular pattern with the third eye. It was an actual third eye pattern. I gift. I don't sell. I won't sell them. Not as yet. Maybe down the track, but not focusing on it. But the one that I was doing for Cindy, I had to undo the pattern too many times, and I just got annoyed with it, so I put it aside.
Annoyed with the pattern or annoyed with Cindy?
Annoyed with both. No, it's just the pattern. I couldn't get the pattern. I actually just couldn't get the pattern. More, Angelita, American dollars more than that. I think it's about double.
Hey, James. How you going?
700 euro American dollar, more than that. Yes, Gail. Go to Mandy's page.
Just don't. She's got no Brookite for sale because it's supposed to be coming to me.
Angelita, all those photos from this camera, I've been taking those. I've got, since I've had it, I've taken over 6,000 photos. I don't post all of them. Not all of them. I'm still learning how to use the camera, so not all of them are good, but I do post what I shoot.
She come down. She come in. Oh, the seasons. I think it's the late winter seasons, but we've got down at Accounta Bay. There's a whale. I go to Chantel sometimes and Bianca to watch the whales. And apparently, it's Aboriginal. There's an Aboriginal Dreamtime stretch, whale dreaming reserve there, and They reckon there's an undersea portal to the South Pole there that the whales use. So,
Nice.
oh yeah,
Did you watch that clip that I sent you today? Did you get a chance to watch that by chance?
which one was it? Oh, the
The
girl.
second one.
Oh no,
No, not
no,
that.
no, the hot dog. The girl chopping up the hot dog because it wouldn't fit in her bread, and I sent it to
No,
someone
not that
else,
one.
and they're like, I don't get it, and it's like,
No, not that one. The one
that
of
one
the
was pretty funny.
the guy that was speaking about the Elder Secrets, the original Purple Secrets today. They were speaking about the whales.
I've halfway through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that that was the one with what was his name? Someone Rhodes?
Yeah, someone Rhodes.
The Aboriginal Prophecy. Yeah.
The Aboriginal Prophecy, that's the one.
Actually, I sent him a message. I emailed him to come on the Soul Focus show.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah.
That would be interesting.
He comes on.
Did you watch the first part or the second part? He's from there's two parts to that because there's one of the guy that's speaking at the forum, and then after that it goes into someone else speaking, who speaks more about what he is sensing. And this is he's from 2019, and about the shift that's on its way and how things are changing. A lot it has to do with, and I was bringing it up because of the whales, because the whales have a lot of relevance to it as well. Well, the whales are old souls who remained here for a long time to assist us. So again, he explains it better.
Have you seen Heart of the Sea?
Can't say I have.
It's got the guy out of the place Thor in it. But it's like a remake of Moby Dick.
Okay.
And
no, I haven't.
Yeah, it's hardcore. It's actually quite interesting. And because they're whaling, and he's like the big bull. And man, he's like, you motherfuckers. He was like that, man. He was ramming those boats. He's like, man, he sunk that ship. But
yeah, I'll get you to send me the title.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's called. Yeah, I think it's Heart of the Sea. I'm surprised some people in here haven't seen it. So, people, if you want a reading, you got to come on the show. That's the dealio. Because me and Steph can do this all night. Actually, quite often we talk about whales and whale portals.
Good night, Amanda.
And plants. And curry. And chili. And existence.
And I'm waiting for spring, Angelita. We're about to hit spring here.
Spring into action.
Things are starting to just blossom now. So our trees are starting to get their blossoms.
Yeah. Whales, whales can be spiritual unless they're avoiding dealing with themselves. I wonder. But there's probably some bad whales out there that hit the ice.
There's no bad whales.
No, I'm just joking. They're not fooled. They keep it real. Okay, we have another guest. Hello, Raylene.
Hello.
Where are you from, Raylene?
Australia, Western Australia.
There you go. It must be early there. What's the time there?
9:30 at night.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's 11 here.
Yeah, a couple of hours behind.
Raylene, do you have Facebook on as well? There's
Yeah.
an echo coming through. You want to just mute Facebook if you're on your computer? Just tell me if your Facebook, mute it or turn it off for the moment.
Yep, done that.
Thank you. And yes, there's something else. I'm sorry. It's if there's noise, if there's something on there, can you? I'm just going to ask politely if you can lower it.
Yeah, I'll go into another room. I think it's just the TV that's on. Just one moment.
Thank you. I'll get you to start, Brooke.
Is that better now?
That's
Yeah.
better. That's
Raylene, I'm getting this. I'm getting there's a lot of negativity that you're holding on to.
A bit of delay.
A what? I'm getting that there's a lot of
That's
negativity, a lot of old stuff that you're hanging on to at the moment. Okay, and this is
Yeah, I'm trying to work through that.
yeah, but the problem is is the conversation inside your head about it. Okay, there's a lot of things.
Okay.
I'm not sure. There's a lot of conversation going in your head. Okay, that it's biased conversation. Okay, this is either coming from you or coming from an entity. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of conversation. I'm getting a lot of pressure. But at the moment, it's about letting go, working through the past, or it's just what it is. But at the moment, it is what it is, and it's happened, and we can't do anything about it. And it's about making peace, for one, making peace with that. Okay, this is like forgiveness is, if we don't learn to forgive, it's not to forgive others, it's to forgive the situation and let go of it.
Myself.
Okay, because forgive yourself, because until we can forgive ourselves, we can't forgive others. Until we love ourselves, we can't fully love others. Until we stop judging ourselves, we can't stop judging others. Okay, the reason that is because until we do it for ourselves, we don't know what it fully is. We don't know the truth of what it is. We only have expectations and of what we think it is. So it's really important to know. But I've got I don't know. There's a tug of war inside your head. Okay. Now, when we don't forgive and we don't make peace of what is, and we still hang on to the pain. The problem with that is, so those negative thoughts, it attracts other negative thoughts. Okay, similar vibration, and I'm picking up. There's a lot of stuff coming in, and so when something happens, we go into that mindset, and feeders will come in, other energies will come in, and they'll be attracted to that vibration, and they'll feed. So this is about, to me, this is about, you need to start starving some of these thoughts. Okay, that is a big key. That is a big key at the moment. So you're up for a battle. Okay. Yeah. Okay, but we can't feed these negative thoughts. This seems to be a big battle for you because there's growth there. But how do we deal with that? Well, for one, there's nothing magical that's going to take it away, take all this stuff away. Okay, because look, it's time for you to get curious. It's time for you to dig deep. It's time for you to go searching for some tools. But at the moment, it doesn't seem to. It seems a little bit happening, but it still seems too external. Like I'll go here, maybe they can fix me. I'll go here, maybe they can fix me. But at the moment, I'm getting that look. It's a choice that we make.
Yeah.
Right. And it's not an easy choice because we can make that choice, but we make choices every few seconds. So it's making that continual choice. Not to go, yeah, I'm going to do something tomorrow, or I'm going to do something. Yeah, okay, I did that last night, and then go back to our old ways. This is that constant battle of you making those choices and continue making those choices and putting up a fight, because I've got because what's happening, you're basically going to have to starve it. You're going to have to starve the negativity.
Yep.
Okay, that's how it's looking from where I'm at. Okay, and that starts with understanding, making peace with what is, and starting that battle in your mind. But more importantly, stop talking yourself out of stuff. Stop making allowances. Okay, I feel like there's internal conflict. I don't know if you're beating up on yourself and going, I should have done this, I should have done that. Maybe I could. Okay, we've got to get out of that mindset. It's really important to get out of that mindset, because when we play the blame game with ourselves, or when we beat up on ourselves, all that is passing the buck. And going, oh yeah, we passed the buck, instead of just going, okay, I made the wrong choice. Okay, now I've got to try to make the right choice, because that's all it is. It's a series of choices. That's all life is. Okay?
Yeah.
And you've got to reclaim your power, and you've got to start making those choices. Okay? People go, people go, oh, I'm going to try to do better. You don't try to do better. You either make a choice or you don't.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. You can make 5 good choices to make 1 bad choice. Don't you beat yourself up. Just go, hey, I made a bad choice. This is why I made the bad choice. Let's try to make a better choice. It's all about making better choices. Not about blaming, not about beating up, not about...
I've done.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what I'm getting at, because I'm getting that. It feels like almost like you're waiting for a save. Yeah, and all I've got here is it's no, this is you. This is within you. I mean, we still get work done. We still get help with stuff. But at the end of the day, it's you doing the work, because it's
That's
you.
exactly right. Yeah.
Okay, because I got, look here. The main action card I've got for you is inverted. It's the magical guardian.
Yeah.
Unlock the magic within, because that's where all your power comes from. That's where it's all at. And mirroring that card, I've got honor your inner knowing.
No, thank you for saying that. Yeah.
So this is, once again, it's saying it's the choice. It's all about the choice that you make, because at the moment you need to be in a more positive spot where you hold that space. You hold that space where you're able to make that choice. Okay, and it's all coming back to making that choice. But I've got the dirtiest card in the deck here. Or the second dirtiest. Okay, and this is a fucking hard. Okay, most people haven't got the balls. Okay, this is the Knight card. Be brave and honest, and that's about being it to ourselves.
Yeah.
Because
No,
that's where the truth.
place.
That's where the truth lies.
Yeah.
Okay, and we just beat up. There's no point beating up on ourselves. It's just like, okay, I got to make the right choice. Next choice, I'm going to make a better choice, and then that's all we got. That's all we got. And your happy card is, I don't know if it's a happy card, but I'm
Come on.
happy card. the co-fish spirit, there's always enough. Okay? You've always got enough strength, no matter how you feel, no matter how worn down. Okay? You've always got enough strength to do what it is that you need to do for you. Okay? It's always possible. Always possible. I hope that's helped you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Raylene, a long time ago, I had these words that were said to me. Someone spoke those words to me. I won't say all of them, but I'll say part of it. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Now, I feel that's important to tell you that, so you can just follow now with what I'm going to say. When you look at a painting or a picture, a photo, it doesn't matter what it is, something always stands out that grabs your attention. And most of the time we focus on only that which stands out, that which has grabbed our attention. And we miss all the little details all around the pictures. You're constantly being watched. Someone's always keeping an eye on you. Not for the right reasons. There is eyes around you. Now, I feel that you feel that you're blurred out, that you're not, that you're sort of invisible or in the background or somewhere along there, that you're not really being seen. There is something that's not light, that is watching you constantly.
I'm aware of that.
Energetically, it's not something that requires to be around. But you feel invisible, but you're not invisible to it, and you're not invisible to this that keeps an eye on you. There is jealousy around you, which is creating a really interesting energy that is affecting you, and it's affecting your health itself. Your chakras are actually overprotected, so there's a protection there which is not healthy, and it's just drawing you. So there's going in and there's going in. There's a withdrawing from our surroundings, and there's a withdrawing for the right reasons. Grounding is a little bit. Your grounding is just not there. In actual fact, there's no grounding there. There's something that's whatever this is, which is not helping you. Whatever, I can say it's somebody that I can go to all directions. It really doesn't matter. What it's doing though is blocking you. You're blocking yourself from it, and it's subconscious as well. It's deep within. There's a lot that has occurred. There's a nausea that's around you, or there's nauseous that I kept picking up on. A lot of it's cholera as well that's coming up. So there's a lot of energy around this area, which feels like something is crushing your throat. And it's not a nice energy, or whatever this thing is. But it's constantly keeping an eye, constantly observing or keeping an eye on you or watching you. Probably a better word is watching. I'm going to suggest that you get yourself some sage, some Palo Santo, get yourself some black kyanite, get yourself some grounding stones, and start clearing yourself. Now, I don't know what you're into, but if you're into mediumship, if you're into any of that stuff, move away from it. And because this thing is, it's as though you've opened up something, or you've had it is negative, but I feel that it's something that you have caused yourself out of negativity, and it's opened it up for it to come, and it's around you. It's there right now.
Yep.
Say again?
Yep.
It's there
No, I was
right.
just agreeing with you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's there with you right now. It is around you. It's blurring you. Okay, those who are to see you for the right reasons cannot see you because you're blurred out. It's like, you should be the focus of the picture, but you're not the focus of the picture. Something else is more of a focus, and in front of the picture itself is a blur. As I said, everything happens for a reason. There is no coincidences. Everything is synchronized. Everything that one does, if one knows how to see it and look, they will see exactly what it is. You need to do a lot of clearing. You need to do a lot of saging, a lot of burning, a lot of positive energy needs to come back to you because there's a lot of negative, and it's a little bit stronger than what you were prepared for. Those who double that don't
That's
know
right.
deal with the consequences. And this is one of those consequences. Do yourself some clearing, light a candle, get yourself some sage. If you can get your hands on dragon's blood is an actual good resin. If you can get your hands on dragon's blood, you can get your hands on some myrrh, some frankincense, get yourself some charcoal, get them as resins and burn them. Smoke your house out, smoke your room out. Do a lot of
Yeah.
cleansing. You need a lot of cleansing needs to be
Yeah.
done. And don't dabble in things that one does not understand completely.
No, I haven't been doing that, but other people around me have.
Okay. So on that aspect, there's not much more I can say because to go to your chakras, they all need to be realigned. The whole your whole energy field is just there's rips, there's tears. Where your aura's got your aura needs to be repaired. You need more of a hands-on. You need your energy block. The blockages within you are just extreme for a 5 to 10 minutes healing. You need some good sessions. Find yourself an energy healer, someone who can do. Find a shaman in your area. I'm certain you'll find somebody. Get yourself some healing done. And start looking at how to create positive energy and to protect yourself because that's what you really require at this moment, a lot of protection. But start with sage, Palo Santo, start saging yourself, start saging your space, walk around outside your house, inside your house, smoke it out. And you will start to feel the difference once you start doing that. That is all I have for you.
Raylene, if you're not familiar with resin, get the ones that are like a 50-cent piece, about that size, because you can load them up and they actually smoke the room out. The small ones, not so much, but the ones the size of 50 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah. And have you got any Greek wholesalers around your area? You know how you have
I'm not
like
aware of, but I could probably have a look. Yeah.
Yeah, because they got charcoal cheap, and you can get Lavidia. You get bags of frankincense, like
Okay.
100 grams for like $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab yourself some. If you can find a Greek delicatessen. Now I say Brooke says Greek. I am Greek, and I know that they sell them. They also have other resin, which is called rose. And that'll actually assist as well. It's a rose resin. Again, charcoals, get the rose, that'll assist. But the main ones that I would suggest, which Brooke mentioned as well, is frankincense and myrrh and dragon's blood. They're the three main ones, apart from sage and Palo Santo burn. They will do really good. But sage, burn your house out. Sage, just smoke it out. Just really outside, walk around your boundaries with sage and sage all the boundaries of your property. Walk from fence line to fence line to fence line. Just go all around, outside your front door, your door frames, your window frames, all of that. whatever it is that has occurred has not been positive for you.
Yep.
Now you're burning something right now.
And the frankincense
No.
is called Lavidia or something like that.
Yeah.
But if you know what frankincense is, it's the same stuff. And they don't charge crystal shop prices for it either.
It's called
actually pay-
Levani.
Levani. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they sell it where I am. I can get like a
Levani.
kilo bag of it for like $39.95 or something. Like a kilo bag of frankincense resin.
That sounds good.
And that is good.
Oh, that is
And
good.
that is, look, it is
I
what
just want to say,
it's
thank you so much for.
go.
Yep.
You just went
I
mute.
just wanted to say thank
Thank
you very
you.
much. I'm quite a. Did I? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can hear you.
You're good.
Don't know if you can hear me now.
Go on.
Yep, yeah, I can
Now I
hear you.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was quite aware. Certain circumstances created this negativity and stuff, and so fully aware of what was being around me, and that the power was within me to fight this off and come into a.
Yes,
So
you
thank
can.
you very much for that advice. I appreciate it.
You know, you come back with a big thing of like frankincense and some charcoal. You watch, you'll step into your house and you'll feel anxiety because there'll be stuff at your house that'll be like, oh fuck, we're screwed now. That's always interesting. I always get that when I go to do house clearance and there's an entity in there. I always get that nervousness, and it's like, wait a sec, that's not mine. And it comes back when I get to them. I'm like, here's a little bugger. Here's a little bugger. I'm coming for you.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you have a lovely night.
A good night, and thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
No problem. Thank
Don't
you
forget
very
to set up
it's
for
such a
notifications to
blessing.
subscribe because we have heaps of shows on. Okay, see ya.
much. Bye. Good night, Gail. If I missed you, I just saw that.
I'm not surprised. Chiquita. Not surprised at all. Hey, Nevada. Okay, who's up next? And next we have Fringe episodes.
I got one more episode for on the Sandman.
Well, that's interesting because when you watch the Sam, I've only watched the first episode, but they go messing with stuff that they know nothing about, and it fucks them up.
No, we're not going to bed. I'll be up for hours.
You want to come on? You can look. We don't mind if you exchange of energies. You donate $5 or something, but
buy my coffee.
Buy me a coffee. But this show is more than just a reading show. More than a reading show. So you, like our last guest, you have to get a reading. You have to come on the show. You have to come on the show. Because everyone does reading shows. This is more than a reading show. This is something a bit different.
You look like Shot. He doesn't look any better. Nevada says,
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Book.
What do you mean Shot?
I think there's supposed to be an eye in there.
You're saying I look hot. Thank you. The heater's on.
Heater's on. I'm glad the heater's off. I'm boiling. I'm just burning up here.
It's okay.
You can't look any worse than Brooke. Come You remind me, what was the guy in Harry Potter with the eye patch?
Mad-Eye Moody.
Yeah, that's it.
Brendan Gleeson.
Yeah, he just
Jackie
looked like
Gleeson's
that.
son. Brendan Gleeson. Oh, I liked him in that movie. What was that? With that Lake Placid, with a big crocodile. That was cool. Back in the day. I did not mean happy.
Seriously?
Do you want a pay
I want
rise? Yeah, Avi, you can. But you need to come on the show. Cindy will put the link up, but you've got to come on the show to get a reading. This show, you must come on it to get a reading. Absolutely. No, come on show. No, don't have to come on the show on a Thursday show or a Sunday show, but this show you do. Because it's Monday, and on Mondays, that's how we roll. Oh, absolutely. I'm paying Chiquita. I like you pay like 90 cents instead of paying like we pay here like $3-4 up to $5 for a stick of charcoals. In the Greek wholesaler shops, you pay them like 90 cents, or you pay like $1.20. But you buy a box of 20, and then you pay like 80 cents for them each.
Just to Brooke, Nevada.
Yeah, the PayPal link's in the show notes. Okay. Well, you get sorted. I'll be back in a sec.
There is Rose. There's also it's called Nictoluludo, which is night flower, and again, they're more than just scents. Although they do have a lovely odor to them, a lovely scent to them, but they are cleansing as well. There's a wildflower one as well, but now again depends. I get them here. Yes, it's a gorgeous one. I like the rose one myself. They have a few different scents in the Greek shops. A lot of people use them. Well, ritually, they are ritualistic. The frankincense, for example, is for the churches. A lot of priests go and buy the frankincense from the Greek delis here in Australia. Myrrh is a hard one to find, but burning myrrh and frankincense together. Frankincense, myrrh brings more of a grounding energy, and myrrh is more of an opening to other dimensions, if you like. If you're not careful on how you use frankincense, and a lot of people don't really understand the purpose of frankincense, not so much as a cleanser, although it does do cleansing. It opens you up. It is like it is a drug. It works like the same as a drug, open you up to different realities. Have you asked him, maybe? What if I tell you he doesn't feel anything about you? Go and ask him. What do people ask for love readings? Love interest. What is my love interest? Yeah, wrong show. Don't do love readings. I don't. I can do them. I just don't do them. There's no point. Go and ask. Get out of your comfort zone. Go and ask. How do you feel about me? That's okay. You're good, Nevada. Now we've got our Cindy in the back room. She'll take care of you once you jump in. Click on one of those links. Oh, there's your answer, isn't it? You just gave yourself your own answer. I get it. Yeah, you have to. Tick, 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 tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Past, past, past. Every tick is the past. Every tock is the past. Tick tock, past. Tick tock, past.
Whew.
That's 2 seconds gone. Actually, three from the last one you said as well. More than that, though.
So who's coming on?
Waiting for Nevada.
Yeah. Oh, yes, Nevada has donated. Thank you for the coffee. I might as well get it now.
My coffee is empty. My cup is empty.
What?
Empty the cup and it shall be refilled.
I'm putting the kettle on again.
With Chiquita, with frankincense. Now again, I do not recommend this to anyone, and it does come with experience. But when you're burning frankincense and the room starts to fill up, take a deep breath of frankincense. Take a seat. But be clear-headed. Clear thoughts. Yes, please, Angelita. Refill mine. Look, empty. Empty. Oh, Cindy, what are you waiting for? Where's my coffee? Come on, personal assistant.
I made the nicest curry today. Oh, it was good.
Curry.
Soy chunks, and I got these soy chunks. If you put them into this brand and you put them in too soon, they go too soft. But you put them too late, they stay firm. So I thickened up the curry, and then I put them in, and they're just it's like vegan curry sausages, but
Oh yeah.
Kidney beans in a
That's
curry for sure.
You add cocoa to your coffee.
Mocha latte.
It's a boot.
If you're on your phone, are you on your phone?
Angelita, burn Palo Santo with sage, not with frankincense. And if you can get yourself some myrrh, burn some frankincense and myrrh together.
Sweetgrass, cedar, sandalwood. You
Sweetgrass,
can do that.
Yeah.
You can put that on your. Because I got an
Oh,
abalone shell.
Angelita, you're hurting me. The pain. Oh, the pain.
A chocolate bar in your coffee. I guess. Why not? I can't remember. The last barbecue I had here, I had a big chunk of cacao left over, and I gave it to someone. I'm like, yeah, I'm over it. Cacao ceremony. Tastes like crap.
I'm going to have myself a coffee list. People who drink coffee and how they drink it. I'm going to strike you off my list. Let's start writing one.
That's it.
While
Well,
we're waiting,
stuff
I am
is
going to
yucky.
go and make myself.
Oh, people, while we're waiting,
I'm making myself a coffee. Yes, you can do that while I go make a coffee.
yeah, people, I'm going to run the old. There you go. Amazing tools. These things are. Oh, that was me. Did you get it, Chantel? Yeah, man, you can have that stuff, man. It just, yeah. Don't get me wrong. It got me. It was, yeah, it worked to a degree. But I got Cincinnucci here. I can just have some, roll up a spliff of Cincinnucci, which is a shamanistic herb. That stuff's good. It doesn't do much for you if you have it like once every 3 or 4 months. Cincinnucci, you roll it up into like a spliff. It actually hits you pretty good. But if you have it like once, or if you have it any regularly more than once every few months, you don't even notice it. There's a lot of stuff around. Add Blue Lotus. That doesn't work if you spliff it. Okay. No, you don't. I don't smoke cacao. I just, yeah. Blech. I put salt, chili, honey. Still tastes like crap. Mind you, I would have in 1 cup. It would be half a solid chunk. Would just about take up the cat. So it was like a brown sludge. I'd have it like a brown sludge. You don't like it either, Angelita? And heart activator. Yeah, but I worked out how to stop lowering the vibration of the heart. It's called Stop Dating Chicks. I know that's shocking. But yeah, so I had huge udder. Okay, I don't know where to go with that, Rose. I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm a slow learner, Angelita. I'm not going to stop. Dating women. Well, that's it. It's just for lessons. Yeah, it's been it's getting cold outside now, but the heater's on inside. I got a gas. This place has got a gas fireplace with a fan on it, so I heated up the house today. I'm not one of these people, unless I'm in and out all the time, I won't worry about it. But if I'm staying home and it's a cold day, I'm not one of these people that waits till the house gets freezing before you turn the heater on. I'm like, fucking climate control. I ain't dating chickens. Chicks. Where does that come from? The old slang birds. Is that what they say in England? They call them birds. Do you know any? Chiquita. A lot of them say they are when you meet them. Then you get to know them. I'm just stirring. There's plenty of lovely people. But I can't date muggles anymore. That doesn't work. Just trigger them, man. You just trigger them. Muggles, non-magic folk. Harry Potter reference. Okay, we have our next guest.
For this shit, and I got no makeup on.
That's
What?
okay. Ah, you look gorgeous. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you. Back at you. Let's see how many numbers jumped this video up now.
I said you were on a show with I think I caught a glimpse of one of your shows with Mandy. Was
Yeah,
it?
I've done a few lives with her. Yeah.
Yep. Where are you from?
Canada. Eh?
Which part of Canada?
Alberta.
Alberta. Okay.
Yes, Alberta.
I spent 6 months in Canada.
Whereabouts?
H Division.
In a little town called Lillooet in
Is that in Quebec?
Lillooet. No, not in Quebec.
I can't hear you.
Oh, geez, I just went blank at this moment. Where do I stay? Now, what's the first part of Canada? You got
British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, and then shit. And then the eastern side.
I've got to remember. Do you know what's the first part? You know, if you're looking at Canada, the left.
British Columbia.
Thank you, British Columbia.
I'm actually traveling there today. I'm gonna go see my.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was. There was a little town up in the mountains near Whistler.
Oh, it's beautiful up there.
Oh, gorgeous. I was on just near an Indian reserve, and it was 180 acres. I was actually house sitting for someone that I knew there. I was there for 6 months in a little cabin up in the mountains on 180 acres on my own. Loved it. Had my first white Christmas in Canada.
Oh, that's awesome. You know what? BC is a dream for me. It's where I want to go and have my farm and, just grow lots of stuff in my garden. And it's so beautiful and peaceful in British Columbia. Compared to where I'm at, it's a really fast-paced province. It's an oil province and comes with a lot of bullshit. So I'd rather go to BC and hide.
I had 6 months of just peace, just no technology, just myself. I did have technology, but I didn't use technology. There was no TV. There was no nothing there. It was just one room. It was a 2-bedroom house, but the main area was the way it was designed. It was had the fireplace, had a day bed in it, and the windows with no curtains or anything. I had the fire going 24/7. And I was there for that particular reason, to keep the fire going for 24 hours a day while I was there, so the pipes wouldn't burst with the snow.
Yeah.
So every morning I'd wake up, and I remember the first night. So the first night it snowed. I remember the first snowflake. I even took a photo of it, and it was the shape of a star. So I had my first snowflake. I saw that. Then I woke up the next morning, and I couldn't open the door.
No, I know. Yeah, it gets pretty bad up here. Even where I'm at, we get so like January, February, March is the worst. Sometimes we can't even get out of our driveways. And last year I had a brand new 2021 Mustang, and it's not all wheel, it's rear wheel, and you can't even drive in that. But I sure had some fun.
I learned while I was there. I did learn about the special tires that they change, which they have to have every year. Change their tires to those studded wheels or tires. Yeah, and I could hear them. You can actually hear them, and it sounded like all these cars were driving with nails in their tires, because that's all it sounds like. It's just nails. And interesting sound. Interesting. Like Lillooet is a very small town. Hardly any people there. I think a population of 2,000, if less than that. I think it was at the time. But beautiful. What sticks to my mind is I used to get 12 minutes of sunlight every day where I was. The sun was so low. It was 2 mountains in front of me, so I could actually see the sun come from one side of the mountain, give me sunlight, then disappear. And it was just shade and dark afterwards. So 12 minutes of sunlight. It was actually gorgeous. It was beautiful.
Where was that? Was that in Alaska?
No. Lillooet. It was just the mountains that were in front of the sun, because the sun was so low in wintertime.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, the mountains were so high that the sun would actually constantly be behind the mountains, and it was just the gap between the 2 mountains that I'd get sunlight throughout the day. That's the one thing that really sticks in my mind about that place. And yes, it had exactly what you were talking about, which was she had a vegetable garden, which was could have fed the whole of Lillooet, and it was her own personal pumpkins growing. She had tobacco growing. Tomato, you name it, there was everything growing, and every night I had a pack of coyotes there, and one gentleman that I met there who was very much into the Sasquatches says, because I actually saw one day, he goes, "No, there's no bears around here. They're all hibernating at this moment." I said, "Well, I don't know what it was that I saw."
Did you say Sasquatch? Did you say Sasquatch?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Okay, all right.
So apparently, they were trying to convince me that I saw a Sasquatch while I was there, because I did see something. He goes, "No, it wouldn't have been a bear because they don't come out in the snow." I said, "Well, I don't know what this thing was, but I saw it bloody running or climbing up the hill. And it was this big brown thing which was massive, and based on bears." Look, I don't know what it was, but it apparently wasn't a bear, and he was trying to convince me. He was very much into ancient. He used to watch Ancient Aliens all the time, so he was very much into the Sasquatches, and he's He's a nature guide there as well, so he did all of that stuff. He used to take people out all the time. So yeah, hey, there you go. Yeah, my memories of Canada. I enjoyed it. I had a ball. I had a great time over there.
Oh yeah,
Especially
it's fun. It is.
I had the locals because I was next to a reserve.
Mhm.
There was one guy that used to come up, used to check up on me. I didn't have a car there, and I remember the first time going into town itself. I was walking down the road, and a van pulls up and says, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going into town." He goes, "Jump in." From that day onwards, every time someone was going, I look, the people, they were just beautiful. Every time anyone was going to town, they'd stop in where I was staying, ask me if I needed anything, if I wanted to go into town, pick me up or buy things for me. They did my shopping for me. It was just amazing. It was just a beautiful place.
Oh, well, I'm glad you had a good time.
I did.
Yeah.
I had a lot of head clearing as well while I was there.
Yes, you would. Hey, there's a lot of people that actually take off and go hide out in BC to get some peace and clear their aura and all that. And legit, that's exactly what I want to do. I just don't want to come back. Yeah.
I'll get there. We'll get there again one day. One day I'll get there again. But when that day comes, who knows? One day.
Yes. I'm kind of the same. My family is from Australia. My mom, my parents, my whole lineage is from Aussie. But I'm not, and I'm from Canada. So one day I'll get back to Australia and see my family, what's left of that.
Which part of Australia?
Adelaide, but my mom is from a little town called Horn. And Port Augusta, and then there's some family in Melbourne. I have family in Kangaroo, but mostly in Adelaide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, boys, what you got? Let's see. Woo.
Okay, sure? I'll get Brooke.
I wonder if we're gonna get my ass whooped. Overthinking, worrying, stressing. Nah, I'm kidding. That was yesterday.
Well, you don't know reading.
Yeah, you're sort of right.
Tell yourself.
No, you're definitely getting called out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the first I've got for you is the High Priestess. Harness the mystic power within. Okay, but this revolves around. It's like
secrets.
No. It's you've been sitting on some ideas, some things that you want to do, like your desires or something that's in your heart that you want to move forward with.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems to be, it feels like there's something from the past there's a belief system from the past that sort of nipped you in your self-esteem. And you've got there's some negativity around you. There's someone negative around you.
There is so much negative shit.
That's shutting you down. Okay. And that's you got to nip that in the butt. You got to close that down and nip it in the butt.
I have no problem cutting people out of my life. If they're bringing toxicity and bullshit to my life, I got no problem cutting it out. But unfortunately, it keeps coming at me. Toxic people keeps coming at me. The minute I jump on a live, I've got people on my live talking shit, starting shit, pulling shit, and screwing with my business. And you know what? It's touching home with me because it's pissing me off.
Yep.
This is business. There's no friends in business. I've realized that. So go on.
Well, because it feels like I've got, it feels like there's a vibration thing there. Okay. Mm-hmm. So it almost feels like you need to change some of the mindset about that vibration because we attract that vibration.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So this starts with This starts with the attitude and forgiveness.
Yeah.
And just understanding that people are whatever they are. Mm-hmm. I've always got people here and there trying to pull me down, and the way I deal with it is just fucking ignore it.
Brooke,
I don't even give it a thing. I don't even give it a thought.
trust me, I turn my back every time this shit comes at me, and it's a constant. It's a constant. Like, there's always bullshit. It's disgusting. Honestly, I've been in this spiritual path for about 3 years now, and I've had many people come in and out of my life. And I'm here to heal myself. This is what I'm here. I'm here for self-growth. And if people aren't respecting that and they're constantly bringing shit at me, I'm going to cut you off. And it's just, that's it. Oh my God. I didn't expect this shit to come out. Yeah.
Look, you have got protection around you. There's enough self-protection.
Oh, I have a lot.
Okay, you can protect yourself. But this still traces back. This is like getting in contact with the emotion, because I've got that you've been looking into things. There's stuff that behind the scenes that you've been nurturing in your head, and it's time. It's time to step forward. Okay, because it's going to be hard, but you're being guided.
If I step forward, a lot of people are going to be going down. That's the problem. If I come out and I speak what's really going on behind everything, a lot of people are going to lose a lot of people that they have faith in and who they believe in, because they go for guidance and advice for.
Not your problem.
No, it's not.
It's not your problem.
It's not my problem anymore. That's why they're gone.
So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We can let go of those things, okay? Because at the moment, that's baggage. That's weight. Okay, that's weight. That's baggage, and we're going to do it down, because at the moment, it's all about stepping for you at the moment. You've got protection around you. You've got these ideas, but
I have.
As long as you resist, if you resist this, like, there's a calling, and if you keep resisting it, okay, this is going to bring you into like a shameless sensuality, like looking to other things, whether it be addictions, food, this, that.
It's food.
Poison.
Definitely.
Okay, pick your poison. This is going to have its cause and effect. The longer you run, you run from this. Okay, this is going to build. Okay, this is going to have an effect on you, and it's going to build. At the moment, there's still that little wounding inside you, which you need to deal with, because this at the moment it's stopping you from walking into the unknown. Okay, because you've got a calling. You've got
power. That's what's happening. It's not allowing me to step in my power. And every time I try to get back on my lives, try to read and send messages, which I'm supposed to be doing, it's constantly tear down, because things aren't built on solid foundations. That's why shit comes down. It's because people aren't being solid. They're not being real. They're not being truthful
with themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah. The whole industry is full of that.
I know.
Absolutely. But you've got to understand, this is for you to work through, and this is for you to work through alone.
Yes.
Because no one else can do it. So you're gonna find that medium at the moment. Okay. Otherwise, things keep going the way they're going. It'll have a spiral effect, not necessarily a bad effect, but it won't produce the destiny, the calling, and what you've got inside of you that you're here for. Okay,
I know
that's trying to come out at the moment, and it's trying to be shut down at the moment.
Yes,
you've almost got to switch off. You've almost got to switch off to that, and not let it even.
So I'm going on vacation today with my family. I'm actually surprised I got on Facebook this morning, but there must be a reason why I did, and I'm here now. But I am taking off to Kamloops. I'm gonna enjoy my family, and I'm gonna enjoy me and stay in the moment. And then when I come back, I know I'll be ready, and I will be taking my destiny, and I will be doing this and putting everybody in the past. So.
Well, it's all as you were saying, in the moment.
Yes.
Okay. you know, you have stuff, negativity come in your field. You've got to shut it down there and then out of your field. And every time it comes into your head, you've got to clear it. It should never take hold. I have so much negative stuff that comes against me, and I have halfway through a thought, I have to shut it down and push it out. Otherwise, I can feed it. So it's very much about being in the moment. You being in the moment and catching those thoughts before they fully manifest. Okay, because when you get upset, that's drawing back on energy, and the feeders come in, you know, all this stuff, and it comes straight back in, and you've got to stand up and fight against it and nip it in the butt straight away. It sorts to come in, and you're like, no. Yeah.
You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. The part where you just said, as soon as it came in, you should have nipped it in the butt. There was shit that started, and I never nipped it in the butt. I let it go, and it just got worse and worse and worse. Right? When shit comes up, nip it in the butt right away. There's a lot of talk that's been going on in this community, and I've lost a lot of followers, and a lot of people.
You know, the ones that are meant to hear will come. If you rise your vibration.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I was around some negativity once, and I went to a psychic fair, and someone said to me straight before, said, you know what? Just rise your vibration. Lift your vibration and they'll be drawn to you. You don't have to worry about it. It's not all your problem. You keep that vibration high. But the moment there's a heavy, you've got to, this is all weighing in on your heart, and that needs clearing. There's a heaviness there that needs to be healed. Okay, you're carrying the bullshit of others that you don't need to be carrying.
Oh, you have no idea.
Okay, that stuff needs to be cleared. That stuff needs to be cleared. It needs to be cleared because you need to be moving. You need to be moving forward at the moment. You need to be. If you can get on top of this negativity and start healing that heart and start playing and start taking control of those thoughts. Okay, start doing better with thoughts and getting on top of them. Okay, because there's a calling for you to be of service, to help people, to help others. But if you can't heal the heart,
but that's the thing, Brooke. I know that. Why aren't people allowing me to do this? Why are they?
Because it's up to you. It's not up to them.
This shit. You know, I have other readers going on lives and telling people that I'm a fucking fake and all this shit. When people are supporting these readers, spiritual people don't go around bashing other spiritual people if they're real. It's shocking to say the least. It's disgusting.
We can't control the way other people react or the way other people act.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, and we got to make peace. You got to make peace with that.
Yeah, and block them
and let it go. Yeah, and block it and let it go, and then just move on as if nothing has happened. Okay, because you're carrying around all this weight, and that's lowering your vibration. Okay, because if you lower your vibration, then you're going to get all those low vibrational people come to you, and you want to be drawing people up to you. That's
why I'm not going live for a while. I don't go live when I'm not right. You can't heal people if you ain't healing. Yes, healing is linear. Yes, but I mean, if you're down, you can't be healing other people. I know this. So that's why I won't be going live for a while. I'm hurt. Yeah. I'm disappointed over and over again. And I just need to take time for me.
Well, the She-Wolf card I've got here is about shutting down negativity, but at the same time, this is about empowering ourselves and going, look, you've got protection around you. Look, I've got the angel guardians, the protection in your main pile.
Is that a feather?
The what?
Is that a feather?
That's a feather.
Okay, I'm going to show you something. One second. really important because I had to share this with somebody. I had a psychic event yesterday, and I went to take out my table that I had cleaned, and I have never seen this before, but I'm pretty sure I have a midget as an angel. Look at this little thing. This is the tiniest little freaking, I don't even know what kind of bird this is or what, but I'm pretty sure like this is like a little fairy. I don't know, but I do have protection and I know this. And I got this right before I went into my psychic affair yesterday. And it literally helped clear my mind and open up for everybody. But I had to share that with you.
Because it's really important for you to call on that protection and understand that you're protected. And once you understand that you're protected,
oh yeah, no.
Then you just need to make that choice.
Yeah.
And then with the negativity, push it out. It doesn't mean you're suddenly going to feel full of joy and full of love, but you got to take that stance. You got to play that battle. You got to not feed the feeders. Okay, because it's all about getting that heart right and stop feeding that negative energy. Otherwise, it just compiles and compiles and compiles.
It does.
But this is all part of the test. These are all tools that you need, that you will need for your future.
I'm a life 8, and this is what I know this is what I am destined to do, and I got no choice because every time I go and get a normal job, somehow it gets screwed up. So,
we always have a choice. Stathi will disagree, but
I don't know. But I really appreciate this, and thank you for letting me explode my emotions. And now I can go on holidays and hopefully pick up a man.
Oh, we're just getting started.
Oh, what? Oh, we're not done?
No.
Oh, is there more crying? Shit.
Stathi?
Nevada, what I'd like you to do is sit with your back straight. Okay. Bring your focus to your heart chakra. Take a deep breath and hold it to your count of 3. So 1, 2, 3, release. And take another deep breath. Do the same thing. Release. Bring your focus to your solar. Take a deep breath. To your count of 3, release. Now bring it to your sacral and the same. Deep breath. Your own count of 3 and release. And just breathe normally.
Can I open my eyes?
Don't talk, just listen. Bring your focus to your throat chakra. Don't just breathe normally, just bring your focus to your throat chakra at this moment. Keep your focus there. Just breathe normally. I want you to bring your focus to your back between your shoulder blades. Keep your focus between your shoulder blades. Now bring your focus to your forehead. Dao Shahish Not with me, you won't. Keep your focus on your forehead. Bring your focus to your base. And bring your focus to your right hip. And bring your focus back to your base and take a deep breath and hold it to my count. I'll tell you when to release. 10, 9, 8, release. Bring your focus back to your heart chakra. Okay, now bring your focus to your shoulders, right at the edges of your shoulders. Your left shoulder, bring it forward. Keep your right shoulder as it is. Bring your left shoulder forward. Bring it towards your chin as much as you can. If you have to bring your arm forward, bring your arm as well. Now feel the stretch behind you. Okay, relax it. Bring your focus back to your forehead now, and tell me when you feel pressure on your forehead. You'll feel like a finger pushing on your forehead. Focus on your forehead. Tell me when you're feeling the pressure on your forehead.
Good.
Okay. Now, I want you to visualize. What I'd like you to visualize is that pressure pushing on your forehead, but going through to the back of your left ear. And when you feel it in the back of your left ear, I want you to bring your chin to your chest and feel the stretch on your back. When you've got your chin to your chest, take a deep breath, and as you release, bring your head back up straight. And drop your shoulders and just relax them. Just focus on your breathing. Okay, now open your eyes and just look around you and be aware of what is around you. Just the objects in the room. Your laptop, table, chairs, whatever's around you, I want you to focus on all of that. Just see that. Don't think, just look. Look at everything that's around you. Everything you see around you at this moment is exactly where you are right now. This is the now moment. This is what you have. This is what it is. The rest of it will be what you focus on. If you're focusing on those who speak, then you give it energy and you give it life. Where focus goes, energy grows. What you focus on, you give it energy and increases in intensity. When you're focusing on yourself and your surroundings, that is all there is. If something, someone, whatever it might be, comes into your space, you don't like it, don't give it the energy. Don't speak about it. Don't think about it. What you focus on, you give energy. What you give energy to, you pay attention. Listen to the words. You pay. And the payment is always the negativity that one feels. You have a choice, and the choice is yours. You either choose to give them your energy, or you choose to not give them your energy. What you will do is irrelevant to what you are doing. What I am doing is what I am doing now. I'm not doing what I will be doing. That's all in the head. Focus on what you're doing. Keep yourself present. Be aware of what is in front of you as it is in front of you, not in your mind. What your eyes see. Your aura is fine, although you can close off the back of your heart chakra, and you can do that yourself. You've got that opened, and you're constantly bringing in or allowing yesterday to come to this moment. Close that off, and you'll notice that you'll be a lot lighter. You'll feel much lighter. Doesn't matter what somebody says, doesn't matter what anybody says. Everyone can say whatever they want. How you react is what you're in control of, not what others talk about. The peace that you have right this moment, the calmness that you're in this moment, it is your choice to be this calm, or your choice to think about what others are talking about. Bring your focus to your base. Bring your focus to your sacral. Bring your focus to your solar. Now to your heart. Bring it to your throat. third eye. Now go to your crown and focus on your crown. 1 inch above your crown, there's a disc. It is a disc. It's a white disc. Now just visualize that white disc and all the rays coming straight down and covering you like a glove. Every part of you is covered with this white right now. Now you'll be calmer. You'll feel clearer and lighter. The rest is all yours. If you choose to think about what it was, you'll be in the state you were prior to this moment. If you choose to hold on to this moment, you'll be exactly as you are, and you can hold on to this and enjoy your break. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you. I just want you to know that I actually spoke in tongue. It pulled my light language came through, and I've never done that. So thank you.
Enjoy.
Yes, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, Brooke, wherever you are.
There's somewhere in the background. There he is.
Yeah.
I've got.
Well, I'll be back in a few weeks. Maybe not. Who knows?
We've lost internet here.
That's
Oh.
all.
Christian's lost it too. So I'm on my phone.
All right.
Everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely.
Nevada, thank you. You have a lovely day.
Thank you guys, and you guys have a good show. Bye.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
So, Cindy, how would you like to learn how to end a show with a production work?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So what you do? Are we done? Because I've got no
Are we
internet.
done?
Yeah.
You got no internet.
Yeah, I got no internet. I'm on my phone. So you'll have to run one of the clips. Take us all off. All right. Run the clip, and then as we're running the clips, take everything off. Like you have to take off the overlay, the logo in the corner while the clip's running, and then up at the corner it's got go live. Then you click on that end live.
End broadcast.
And then a little end broadcast, and another little box will come up to say end broadcast. So you got to click the two.
Which is
the twice.
But don't forget to run all the adverts. You could run the intro, and then the outro, then the adverts, and then the timestamp, and then you got to do the channel ID and.
Oh God. Okay. So I start from end main.
Wait a sec. Let me see if I can come in on a different angle.
Why don't you just use your data to connect with your computer?
Oh man. That's just run one of the intro. Just run the intro and then go end it. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Thanks everyone for coming, people.
Thanks
Thank you.
everyone. Have a good day, evening, afternoon, whatever it might be where you are.
Yep.
Bye everyone.
Bye.